up right now. Game 6. Justin, this could be the last live stream.
I hope not, man. I hope not. I hope we got one more after this, but right fucking now. Right fucking now. Right fucking now.
How's everyone feeling? What do we got tonight? If you saw my Instagram story, I am on the under yet again. I'm going back to the well to see if there's water in it this time.
Oh, you're doing it again? Six times the charm.
I'm back on it.
The under's going to hit, chat.
I'm back on it. I did post Florida money line on my Instagram story. It was minus 160. I put $75 on Sam Bennett to win the Conn Smythe. So and that was minus 150.
Brad Marchand's going to score the game-winning goal for the cup, and he's going to steal that one from
my
you.
luck would be for Florida to win tonight, like 5-4, so that it goes over.
Yeah.
And then Brad Marchand to have a hat trick, and then have him steal the Conn Smythe.
Absolute cinema. I'd be up for that.
But,
Brad Marchand, future Blackhawk legend, right?
Guys, I am so excited.
I'm pumped, man. It almost feels a little surreal. The cup is in the building tonight, man. We could see the Cats win back-to-back Stanley Cups. It almost seems too easy. It definitely feels like most people are leaning Florida. I say different. I think the Oilers survive and take this back to Edmonton to force Game 7. Is that a logic prediction? No. No logic whatsoever. It's more vibes and heart and feeling and emotion.
I considered, and I didn't just because I knew everybody would hound me if I did it. I should have done it. I was going to bet under 1.5 points for Connor McDavid tonight.
Really?
I was going to fade him.
Wow.
I was going to fade him.
Wow.
Everybody and their mom that I've seen are on McDavid tonight.
I mean, it's inevitable, man. It's now or never. It's quite literally now or never. I mean, this is the mathematical definition of a must-win for Edmonton tonight. Connor with his back against the wall. They nearly came back down 3-0 last year. I see no reason why they can't come back 3-2.
Oh, my gosh. Russell, that is my nightmare. Oilers win, game goes over, and win Game 7. McDavid wins Conn Smythe. I mean, no, that'd be electric for the league, but that would be not electric for my wallet.
The Oilers coming.
My prediction is still Cats winning, but I kind of want Edmonton to win so we can have another CHR live stream.
Exactly. Fair enough. Friday night live stream. That would be absolute cinema. Hope this isn't it. Also, just more things to talk about this week. We can just talk about the Cup all week, right? You'll have all your prospect stuff in the future anyway, but no, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. It's a big one. We saw Tkachuk walk in with his all-black John Wick fit, his funeral fit. Love that.
We're underway.
We're underway. The puck has been dropped. Florida wins the opening draw. Good pressure early for Edmonton. This could be a very historical day, man. We could see Seth Jones lift Lord Stanley today. I mean, that would be a very historical day for the game of hockey if that were to occur. So, yeah, we'll see if that happens.
We could also see Matthew Tkachuk win back-to-back Stanley Cups.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that's a decent storyline, I'd say. Yeah. I think Seth Jones is the guy that all of the hockey world have been waiting to see win the Cup. So, yeah, we'll see if he can make that happen. The fourth best defenseman in the Panthers.
Florida ices the puck here. Not the best play there.
No. Dry looks locked in.
Yeah, they got a Kane and Kapanen back on his line, just as I demanded on the show on Monday.
We got Stu back in as well. Stuart Skinner. They are riding with Stu, which, to be fair, when he does come back in after getting pulled, he does tend to have a pretty good game. So we'll see if he can do that. They're going to need it. Going to need a better game from him. He was rough in Game 5. Look at that stat. Time leading this series. Panthers for 200 minutes. Edmonton for 33.
Yep.
And yeah, it's 3-2.
Yep.
Sidney Crosby, the Pens were down 3-2 in 09. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We'll see. This is your moment, Connor. This is your legacy moment. In terms of legacy games, this is the one. I saw an NHL post today.
Marchand just gets barreled into by Corey Perry. Holy
I saw
cow.
a post in the NHL Insta. Connor McDavid walking into the arena, and there's a picture of Jonathan Toews lifting the Stanley Cup behind him. I'm like, insane aura.
Oh, Seth Jones just wiped out in the corner. Oh, my gosh, and another big hit. Edmonton started this fast and physical, chat.
This is the way they need to start. Good turnover there.
Oh, Bob doesn't know where it is. He's
just
going to lay on it.
Good look there. Good start for Edmonton. This is exactly what they need.
Jeff Skinner legacy game incoming. Yeah,
Jeff Skinner.
They do still have Jeff Skinner on the third line. So
that's the Skinner they need to show up today. Jeff Skinner.
Tassos is on the ones and
What a
twos.
hit by Corey Perry.
That ice doesn't look great.
Too.
The ice is terrible. It's Florida.
Yeah.
That's why Connor McDavid doesn't play well in this building.
Yeah, no. He prefers that Canadian ice. Yeah, Bob did not know where that was, but he made the stop. Gonna need Evander Kane to step up too. A lot of these guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
by step up, I just staying out of the box.
Yeah, be conscious.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just don't be an idiot.
You need 97 and 29 to play out of their
it's
fucking
not really
heads.
these
You need them to be
guys.
the best players on the planet.
97-29 to take over this game. That's how they're going to win. It's not really going to matter what everybody else is doing if those two aren't showing up.
Yeah, like Evander Kane's not scoring 2 goals tonight.
No,
like,
it's going to come through McDry. All right, Sam Bennett,
the menace.
Cats Conn Smythe favor coming in.
Watch him skate,
Here he comes.
man. Finds Kachuk. Wrists are wide. Good pinch from
Oilers
Mikkola.
get out. Oilers get the first goal.
Oilers
they don't get
failed
out.
to get it out.
No,
Good keep from
Mikkola keeps
Mikkola.
it in. Good keep. Good pressure here down low. Back around to Bennett. Cycling the puck around. To Chuck down low. Boar
Gets hit
battle.
by Nurse.
Draisaitl. Cycle this to the D. Here comes Darnell on the breakout. Dumps it in. He's going to chase it. Dump it, chase hockey. Love that.
It's a good play there from Darnell Nurse.
Another board battle. Who's going to come away with it? A good keep.
Yeah, Oilers just made a change, and then he got on in time and kept it in.
Yeah, they're cycling the puck around. Down low. To the point.
Here's Klingberg, who's
Wide.
back in the lineup.
Back to the point. Klingberg shot.
Oh,
Wide.
took a couple deflections there.
Yeah.
Wow, nice play from Wallman.
Cats, don't get this out. Good keep.
Skinner's just going to smack one on. Goes wide. Somehow doesn't get out of the zone. This is excellent. Oh, Bob with a couple of really awkward saves to start this game. I mean, he's kept him out, but
Looked a little shaky so far. Yeah. Always got to keep the pressure on. It's got pepper, this guy. They got pepper, Bob.
Miami outdoor game in January will be interesting. They had
the ice is gonna melt,
They
man.
had one in California and stuff. They've done it like
The Winter Classic should be in winter environments. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Should be up north. Winter is coming.
I kind of like the idea of having like a hockey game on the beach.
Not the Winter Classic. I want to do the Stadium Series in the South, be my guess. Winter Classic should be classic teams up north in cold environments. That's my opinion. Heritage games, historic rivalries. Not Panthers, Rangers, or whatever it is.
I went to that Stadium Series Pens Blackhawks game with my dad.
Oh,
and that
yeah,
shit
me too.
was so fucking cold.
I thought we were going to get frostbite that day.
I would have been perfectly fine with that taking place in South Florida.
But that's what it's all about, man. That's what that pond hockey atmosphere is all about. Yeah. Test these guys, man.
You're not funny, Jack.
Another board battle. Oilers got to get the first goal, man. They got to get the first goal. They can't be hunting this Florida team. They're not Panthers. They can't hunt.
Here's Evan Rodriguez. Back to the point. Kulikov over to Schmidt.
Oh, good look there.
Good deflection
First
from
test
Matthew
for
Tkachuk.
Skinner in this game. Yeah. First shot for the Panthers.
Skinner keeps it out. This is obviously a much better start for the Edmonton Oilers.
Which
so
we
far.
did say. We put out that clip yesterday. The Oilers got to start the game on time, and so far they have, which is something they struggled to do all series.
Yep.
You can't afford to let Florida get the first goal like 10 minutes in. Got to survive the first 10. It's a big part of this game.
All right, let's see what Florida can do.
Florida regrouping.
Sam Reinhart's going to send it in. Oh, I also have money on Sasha Barkov to score a goal.
And you do have the under again, right? Yeah.
I do have the under.
How much money do you have placed on that?
$100 maybe again.
$100 again?
Maybe.
Oh, boy. We'll see if he can win it back.
I need it.
Surely the 6th time is a charm for the under, right?
Yeah.
Which hasn't hit in this series yet.
Nope, not a single time. It's due. Oh, what
here goes Reinhardt.
Oh, my God!
Oh, what a goal! What a highway wheel goal! by Sam Reinhart gets the Panthers on the board. So much for that. 5 minutes in, and the Cats have the opening goal.
Oh my gosh, Sam Reinhart. That was maybe the filthiest goal of the playoffs.
Wow.
And we've seen some bangers.
Holy jumping, to quote Darren Pang. I know that's one goal, but on home ice, game 6.
Was that at home again?
It's at home again. This guy sucks. He's been terrible, man. And Bouchard, what is Bouchard doing? What is Evan Bouchard doing? He's just watching. Man. This guy sucks. He can't defend.
Holy
but
shit.
Evan Bouchard's put up 1.08 points per game. Who cares? He can't play defense.
Chat, that goal was so nasty.
He's a McDry merchant on the power play. Secondary assist merchant. He can't play.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Here comes Frundell Lundell.
Frundell Lundell.
Frundell Lundell. That's his new name.
Stuart Skinner.
Yeah. Get ready to learn Frundell, buddy. Yeah.
I immediately got like 3 texts that said Evan Bouchard. Ha 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 ha.
He's the easiest guy to just joke about. Oh my goodness.
And
But what was
is-
his pass here? Like what happened
It
here?
was just terrible from both of them.
Just awful.
They just like awful pass from Ekholm. Bouchard just
lollied
smoking God knows what there.
Lackadaisical on the blue line. What's he doing? Oh no, here we go again. Lundell with a good chance.
Jeez.
Well, okay. This is after that initial good start. Oilers are in trouble here.
This is trouble for the Edmonton Oilers. This is also trouble for my under 6.5.
Cats outscoring Oilers 12-4 in first period this series.
I need this game to settle down.
Scored first in 5 straight games. Well, so much for that good start. The Panthers, this is what they've done all series, man. It's those first 5-10 minutes, they set the tone. Yeah.
I still can't believe how nasty of a goal that was.
Was that nicer than that Marchand second goal in the last game? Was that the nicest?
They were close.
They're really
they're
nip and
close.
tuck, right?
Yeah.
Nip and tuck.
Oh!
Oh, good stop by
How
Skinner.
did that stay out?
Could have easily be 2-0 right now.
Skadjevich in the slot.
Cats keeping the pressure
maybe
on.
not the
They're not
trigger
slowing
man.
down here.
Not your ideal trigger man if you're the Florida Panthers.
Nah. Cats putting the pressure on. Oilers should get this out. They do. They're counterattacking.
Oh, nice work from Nosek
Yeah.
defensively there. Seth Jones, nice
Here we go
pass. Just plays it to Greer, who sends it in the corner. He's gassed. He's going to get off the ice. Oh, good job coming in.
Just a battering ram. I can't wait to hear what his injury was.
You saw him in the interview?
Bad turnover.
Oh, shit.
Almost a bad turnover there.
About how he was like 50-50 for game 1 of the first round.
I did see that.
He had no clue if he was going to play yet or not.
Yeah. Reinhardt's been so good in these finals, man. How many just huge goals has he had?
Well, he started quiet, and then you're right.
He saved his best for last.
He's completely come alive.
Yeah. Absolutely saved his best for last. Just like did he not have the cup-winning goal last year? I'm pretty sure he did. Somebody could fact check me there, but
I think he was the one who scored the game winner in the second
period. It'd be funny
period.
if this too was the long way to go. Long way to go. But yeah, gotta get the next one if you're the Oilers. I said you gotta get the first one. Now you gotta get the next one.
Yeah.
You gotta get the second one now. Keep moving the goalposts. Oh.
Are they Reinhardt is on one tonight.
He's not done. He's not done. Here comes
Barkov in the
Barkey.
corner. Watch these guys work in the corner. Florida keeps it in.
Good keep. Here we go again.
Reinhardt
Verhaeghe.
chips it back to Verhaeghe.
Back to the point. Here
At
comes his
Clyde.
first line's cooking.
Yeah.
Would like to keep that in. That's all right. Here they go again.
Barkov back to Verhaeghe. Ooh.
Bit wide there, but
Now third line coming on for Florida.
here comes Davo. Needs something from
Chips
him.
it past the defense. Bob comes out to play.
Bob clears it. Panthers regroup. Verhaeghe. Cross. Should be an icing here.
I want Florida to score again. The 2-goal lead is the worst in hockey.
That's right. They do say that.
I don't want anybody to score again for the rest of the game.
I was going to say, normally an early goal is not a good sign for the under there.
If this game ends 1-0 Florida, I'll be a happy camper.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, all right.
Well, watch Practical Jokers. That's always my favorite.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Then I was trying to think of what you say when
my
I
voice
press
gets
you.
all squeaky when
And
I'm.
you're like, yeah,
I love that.
yeah, I know.
Actually, here come the oil. Bob will cover.
I want the odds to get so good for Lee he can cash out and make it back. Would he cash out what?
You have any money lines for this one?
No, I mean I had a few bucks on Florida before the series started, and then I just got Bennett Conn Smythe winner.
Did you have? You have Panthers in 6 too.
Oh,
so
and then
I
I do have $10 on Panthers money line parlayed with the under. That's a bonus bet.
Penguins. Reinhardt did his best Bobby Orr impression of that beauty. Yes, he did. Cup final, flying after a trip.
For real.
Hey, dude, that actually could be Bobby Orr 2.0. I didn't think about that.
I mean, that'll be definitely a highlight that gets played.
Looking forward to seeing what pictures they got out of
a
that.
very long
See if it
time.
really matches.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious about that. If they already have some good pictures of that.
Dude, that's a goal that Reinhardt is gonna
Remember for the rest of his life.
Yes.
I mean, especially if they go on to win.
Yes.
If they don't go on to win, then I don't know. I say there's got to be no better feeling than scoring a goal in a potential cup clinching game. Like that's got to be just the
only
aura.
imagine.
It's like you're set for life. That's all you need. Yeah, that is exactly the start that the Oilers did not need.
Jack, you're really asking the hard hitting questions. These are the good ones. What the hell?
What the hell are these questions?
What the hell?
What the hell, a buck?
Find God, Jack. Find God.
Really, just one of the great philosophers of our time.
You Oilers bettors and believers and truthers, how are you feeling?
I mean, not particularly great at the moment. I mean, it's not over yet. It's not over till it's over, but my Oilers in 7 is not looking too good. That's a little different. The way he was tripped wasn't really...
Andy, literally everybody here likes watching me lose bets, so don't tell me
that's
that.
why they watch. They want to see you fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's preying on my downfall.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They prayed on my downfall. They prayed on my downfall.
I told my aunt that I bet on Sam Bennett to win the Conn Smythe, and she said, "Of course you did."
No. Who's your aunt betting on?
My aunt is rooting for the Oilers. She's a Tampa fan, so she hates the Panthers.
Oh, right. Okay.
But she texted me before the game that she's already accepted the Panthers are going to win. She's defeated.
Did I see that stat right? Cats 10-0 all-time potential series clinchers. I don't know if I ever saw that stat right. Doesn't sound right.
Oh, Skinner.
Yeah, that was
a hospital pass.
Very hesitant there. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Turnover, Draisaitl. Oh.
Back to the point.
Yep.
Fortis
Seth
just
Jones
keeping his
just
pressure
wheeling
on.
and dealing. Misses the net.
How about a Seth Jones
Jeez,
cup
another
goal?
sloppy play from Bouchard.
Just get the puck out, dude. Just the turnovers of this guy is unreal. Here comes Swag, or Lucieranen, sorry. He's a trucker. Yeah.
Looks like the standard Oilers versus Panthers game so far. Not worried.
Yeah.
So the Panthers just being better.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Another board battle. Schmidt comes away with it. Bad turnover there. Cats all right, though. Cats will get out.
Kachuk just swipes.
Yeah,
at
nice
that
second
thing.
effort there.
Gets it out of
I
the
like
zone.
Kachuk's quote, about McDavid. Yeah, he's desperate to win the cup. So are we. Yeah, we won before, but it's like, you have the opportunity to win the cup on home soil. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need any more motivation.
Yeah. These guys do not care about how badly the other team wants it.
Yeah, and they know what position they were in last year. Like, they're well aware of it. They're not going to play with their food, you would think.
How many high sticks is Kane going to have today? Over, under 2.5?
I'll take the over on that one. That's an easy one.
$1 billion?
Oilers win the ozone draw.
Oh, Bob had no clue where that was. It went just a foot wide or so.
Oilers trying to get something going here, get a response.
they just-
Need some sort of response.
Kane rings it around the boards all the way back to Klingberg, who does it
Dumps
right
it
back.
back in. Kane down low. Back to the point. Klingberg cycles. Shot. Wide. Bob covers. Here we go. Getting chippy.
Yep.
Kaner's in the middle of it. Shocker.
Matthew Tkachuk is getting attacked by Kasperi Kapanen.
Kapanen, the difference maker, back in this game.
Nugent Hopkins' injured ass isn't trying to get too deep in
No.
this scrum.
He's not interested.
Bobby Orgel, who said that, for sure.
It's a little different, but I can see the similarities.
Oh, yeah, you love to see these boys mixing it up. Kane and Bennett going at it. It's as good as it gets, chat. Oh, man, I'm going to miss this.
Oh, yeah. This has been a pretty chippy series, to say the least.
Yeah.
I saw a quote somewhere where it's like, man, some of like the words and dialogue we're hearing, it's like, this is one of the nastiest finals I've ever covered or something. I don't remember who said that, but yeah. They're leaving no stones unturned in this one. That's a 4-4 here. Probably favors Edmonton. Oh, Kaner slashing. There you go. There's one.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if that's a penalty he's looking for, but
it's from the scrum, but
yeah. Does that count? Probably not.
it's classic.
Here comes Davo.
Here's
David.
97. Oh.
Waiting on David. This is the game, brother.
Forsling, shocker.
Boosh.
Bouchard over to Draisaitl.
To Dry,
Back
to
Bouchard.
Easy
Bob
stop
makes
for
a
Bob.
save.
Here comes Florida. They dump it in. A little bit of a weak dump
Oh,
there.
yeah, you
that
got
was-
to get that into
that
the
was weak.
corner.
Here comes Dry. Surveying.
Nice pass.
Oh, big stop
good
by
save
Bob.
from Bob.
Big save there. It's a good pass by Draisaitl.
Yeah, it was.
Forsling and Mikkola regrouping. Blackhawks legend Gustav Forsling going for back-to-back cups. Oh, Marchand. Bit of a dodge there.
Lindell tries to play it on to Marchand.
See if this third line can keep their magic going. Good pressure here. Good forecheck. Kulak regroups for Edmonton. Here comes Connor Brown. Best Connor on the oil. I mean, the way this series is going so far. McDavid's an apple merchant at the moment.
McDavid's a point per game, and we're like, Connor McDavid is not showing up in this
That
finals.
Connor McDonald, just don't move me. He has one goal. It's not good enough. Dig in.
I mean, like, realistic, like,
He's
people
been
are
fine.
right.
It's not his problem.
People are right. Like, he does need to do more for them to win.
But it's like it's also because the team's so like just after
yeah.
him, there's just
oh,
nothing
what
there.
a play from Jeff Skinner.
It's like he has to do more because he is the team.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
they don't have the facilities to win without McDavid
Bennett
or
came back
Draisaitl.
out there. This is going to be an ice on the Florida Panthers.
So 7 points in 5
That's a
games.
bad
That's
pass.
still not good enough because like the team's depth. This isn't the Panthers.
Yeah.
They're relying on 2 players.
No, he had to be like over 1.5 points per game this series, and
Yeah.
and he hasn't been.
Little Timmy's not impressed with his 1 goal. Bob's been locked in. I still think he's got a shot. I mean, it's probably more likely to Bennett to Marchand, but a Bob Conn Smythe wouldn't shock me either. He's got to be top 3. I'm already talking like the Panthers got this covered. Long way to go. Long way to go.
All right, here's Bouchard. Nice move on Bennett. Oh, Evan
It's actually, it
Bouchard.
was a nice move. He can make plays in the O zone. Probably should switch to forward because he can't make plays in the D zone. Bad turnover
Oh,
again.
gosh.
This guy again.
On cue. Oh,
Jesus.
shit. I thought that squeaked in,
Like
too.
it's like just dude.
This Florida first line
Another one.
has looked a lot better than Edmonton's first line.
Yeah. Here comes Dave.
Oh, McDavid! Oh.
Nice poke check by Bob.
Good
Old
poke
school.
check.
He's been shutting him down.
I thought McDavid was about to cook there.
Yeah, I felt like one. He's had so much almost goals in this series.
Here's Barkov.
Almost highlight reels.
My future anytime goal scorer of this game.
Barkov down low. It's always reinforcements for those cats.
Yeah. Matthew Tkachuk moves it back. Oh, nice little move there.
Puck out play.
Yep. Damn. Electric start so far.
I don't mind Kenny Albert. I mean, they're better, but he's fine.
I like Kenny.
Good voice.
Yeah, his
I don't
voice
think he's
is solid.
boring. I mean, he's no Doc, but nobody's a Doc. I mean, that's just, Gary Thorne, Shell legend. Gotta love Gary Thorne.
Can we all appreciate for a moment this is not ESPN ruining this? True.
Oh, yeah. TNT is so much better, man. It's like not even close.
Fact.
It's a good panel. Ace, Gretz, Biz, Liam McHugh.
Anybody
Hank.
but Kenny Albert? I think that's crazy.
There are worse commentators than Kenny Albert. Bautista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it. Of course, the first call was a baseball call. It's not even a hockey call that I thought of. Martinez of a shot. No, that's a bad one. Why did I say that one?
If Oils for real do lose, I don't think McDavid ever win it there. I think that's a bad take.
It's 10 years.
I think this is like not even like a top 3 Oilers team that we've
years
seen
old.
over the past few years.
Yeah, he's got time.
He just entered his prime. I didn't think the Oilers were going to win the Stanley Cup this year. And I did I thought last year was like their year to do it.
They've already made it further. I don't know why everybody's acting like McDavid like this is like his last chance. Like he's literally in his prime.
Like
he's got more than 10 years left, dude.
And he's going to sign an extension this summer. Like he's
not going anywhere. The Oilers aren't going anywhere.
Him and Draisaitl are going to be there for the next decade. And
as long as you have those two, you have a chance.
Yeah, they're going to be bad. Like
they do need to make the rest of the team better, though.
They do. You need a goaltender. You need another, maybe a couple of depth pieces. Like you can't be relying on a 40-year-old Corey Perry as much as they're relying on 40-year-old Corey Perry. Like you need help offensively, and then you need another guy on the blue line. I
don't want to hear a whole conversation with McDavid if he loses again. Brother, the only reason this team is in the finals is because of McDavid.
This is like the L takes that people have. Like,
this isn't the NBA, dude. It's like... Team awards doesn't apply to,
I hate that it's like, oh, you lost in the finals, so you can't. It's like, what are we talking about? Like this Florida team is 5 times better than this Oilers team.
Yeah, it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. And yet I still bet on them because they're just that good.
It's like, what if after this year, McDavid wins 4 Stanley Cups in a row? Are we all going to be talking about, oh, we lost the first 2? Like, you have no clue what's going to happen for the rest of this guy's career.
I just look at these teams on paper, man. I mean, it's just not even close. The depth. There's only so much you can do. And he has, 33? He had 42 last year. You can't blame him. I mean, he's literally... Only Gretzky and Lemieux have higher playoff points per game than Connor McDavid. He's doing everything he can. It's not his fault. Here we go.
Oh, that was a good look for Kapanen, but it was a better block from Florida.
Noosh. Oh.
Bob gets a piece.
Yeah. Bit of a leaky rebound, all right.
Stop oinking.
This is the Stanley Cup final. We're not doing prospect talk.
No.
If you want prospect
He's getting
talk,
excited for Stephen Ellis coming on tomorrow.
Okay, good. Okay, I was gonna say if you want prospect talk, tomorrow is your day. Stephen Ellis will have plenty of prospect talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
On the show. Not now.
No.
It's cup time right now. Corey Perry down low. Boosh at the point. Cycles. David down low. Seth. Bad turnover there.
Yeah, it was not good from him.
Yeah. We've seen some plays like that. Yeah. Cats get out.
Yep.
For swag, he dumps it in.
Skinner plays it behind his net.
Skinner with the breakout pass. Turned over. Bennett in the trenches. Keeps it in. Back to Bennett. Here he comes. Sam Bennett.
Oh!
Big save by Bob.
Kachuk, second time opportunity.
By
Puck
Skinner.
still loose.
I'm so used to Bob making big saves.
Nice play,
Skinner.
Kachuk. What a feed. Oh, Bennett looking for that extra pass for Hagee. Probably should have just taken the shot himself there.
I thought Skinner was Bob for a second. My bad. Here come the Oil. Now that's a save by Bob. Oilers keeping the pressure on. Ooh.
One-timer goes wide.
Puck out play.
Straight into the Florida bench. Edmonton could use Nick Lardis right now.
Justin hating on prospect talk feels like a fever dream. My brother and Chris, we're watching the Stanley Cup final right now.
An elimination game.
What? And you want me to talk about Nick Lardis? I won't spoil, but we did some prospect talk content today.
I'm gonna send a message.
Okay, yeah.
If Seth Jones doesn't win a cup, he will return to Chicago. This is a threat.
How about no? Yeah, L rage bait there. L rage bait.
Dude, maybe Nick Lardis could slide into this Edmonton roster right now. I'm just kidding.
Honestly, it'd be perfect. He's not going anywhere, but it'd be perfect for Edmonton.
Huh.
Patrick Kane.
I don't know if that's what they need.
They're lacking a winger like that, man. Imagine him with Dreyer McDavid in the playoffs, a clutch factor. They don't have a winger like that. He'd be perfect. The experience, he's won it.
They already have Corey Perry. They've already got an old...
He's not leaving Detroit, but I think Patrick Kane would be perfect for the Oilers.
I think the Oilers need the Lusterainens and the Evan Rodriguez's. They need solid guys in their depth. And then maybe one more top six guy, but
yeah. Let's keep playing Matthias Janmark and Connor Brown with these studs. Yeah.
well, I mean, look, you're only going to have so many options when you're going to be paying Leon Draisaitl $14 million and then Connor McDavid more than that.
Patrick Kane, it's not about the money at this stage. I mean, he's making $4 million in Detroit, if even. And we'll see what his next contract looks like. Probably, and again, his talk is meaningless because he's probably going to resign there anyway. But, how about Taser? Jonathan, I haven't seen Edmonton on his list. I think it's probably between Winnipeg and Colorado. That's what kind of everything seems to be leaning towards. But a Jonathan Tays for Edmonton, I mean, that's a depth guy right there. Third line center. He's won. Win faceoffs, could do it all. PK power play. I think Taser, yeah. He's not going to be begging for a bag. I mean, he's already made so much money. I think he just cares about winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know if Edmonton's on his list, though.
When the Oilers are 4-0 down, Lee will start his Love Island talk, Justin.
Oh,
True.
no. Oh,
True.
no.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
the episode
no.
last night was crazy, dude.
Talk about Game of Thrones instead. I know you've been watching that, too. And I'm wearing my Stark shirts, so. All right.
Johnny Tays is your fourth line center and Kane on the wing with Dry. They could teach him how to win. I don't think Draisaitl and McDavid need to learn how to win.
I think they know how to win. I think it's just providing depth. It's providing weapons.
They have over 60 points between the two of them on this dog meat ass roster that are in Game 6 of the Stanley Cup. I don't think they don't know how to win.
But to close the deal to finish.
I think they just haven't had the facilities for that big man.
Yeah, fair. These two are Ferraris and they're being fueled by diesel.
This is not like a Toronto. This is not like a
the Leafs.
Choking,
they have the right mentality.
It's
McDavid
not like
and Draisaitl.
Yeah.
The leadership there is there.
Yeah,
the leadership is there. It's not like an Oilers mentality problem or something.
Yeah.
This isn't. Yeah, it's not the same thing as the Leafs.
And we've seen them get better.
They've gotten closer.
And they elevate. They elevate in these games and in these series.
Oh, big stick there by Nuge. That would have been a look there for. To Chuck, I believe.
This just happens to be the hardest fucking trophy in sports to win. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, they're not finishing the job. They're playing the best team in hockey. I mean, anybody would have a hard time against this Panthers team.
Fulcrum.
Here comes Greer.
Oh!
Wow,
It would be
Skinner.
so sick to see a fourth liner score. Oh, that
Man,
one goes
this
just
is
wide.
all Florida right now. All Florida right now.
Whoa, what was that?
somebody tripped on a banana peel
Is
at the
there
blue
a
line.
sniper?
Yeah, this Mario Kart. It's Cars too. There's somebody in the box shooting these guys.
Someone singing the national anthem. Yeah, Lowe is fiending for Love Island tonight.
Oh no.
Flo's been locked in.
We will not be there.
We've been discussing. Get Duncan Keith out of retirement. For who? For
2022 Duncan Keith on the Oilers was a fever dream. Duncan Keith, he won't be a step behind out there, right? Yeah. And what a look there by if he just got some elevation on that was in. To be fair, Skinner, like this could easily be more than 1-0. Skinner's been good. Skinner's made some big stops. He's showing up.
A Love Island pod would be electric.
Oh.
I did just see this kid, like, he reacts to the entire video and somehow he's able to upload it on YouTube. Like, he can just play the entire episode with his face on it.
My brother, is everybody in this chat a Love Island fan?
Yeah, dude, it's electric. But even with that, they get dummied in the finals. They went to 7
They've
last
gotten
year.
as close as you
and
can
at
get
worst,
without
this
winning.
year, it's
They
gonna
almost
be
came
6.
back 3-0.
Yeah.
Like, it's, 6. Like, they're close. It's not like they're super far away.
They didn't get dummied in the finals because, like, Connor McDavid is not clutch, you know?
But they're not getting dummied. This is a close series.
They,
like, what?
They lost, and they're going to lose in the finals because their third line is Adam Henrique and Jeff Skinner.
I think that might be the problem, Big Man.
Do I need to, like you guys do?
And they don't have
like
goaltending.
like-
they're switching between Skinner and Pickard every
the
night.
Winnipeg Jets had a better third line than Edmonton.
They need a better goaltending. You're not going to win a cup with these guys. Well, we'll see.
I don't know. Everyone like galaxy brains this and overthinks it. It's just like
Not that deep.
Oh,
There we go.
Martian!
Oh, that
Thank
could have been the
God.
Conn Smythe clincher there. I want my Conn Smythe pick. You got Bennett, I got Marshy. Here comes Frundell Lundell. Shot. Wide. That's what I'm calling him from now on. It's not Anton Lundell. It's Frundell Lundell. That's the vision that Davidson sees. He sees Frundell being Lundell for the Hawks. That wasn't a mouthful at all.
Hood have been crashing out. She been tweaking.
Cat's in.
A nice pass.
Shot.
Kachuk scores! Matthew Kachuk!
It gives the Panthers
That's
the
my
most
goal!
dangerous lead in hockey. 2-0.
That's my boy.
Matthew Kachuk with a beauty. Oh.
2-0 Cats with 46 seconds left in the period. That's brutal.
Matthew Kachuk said, you were talking about the Conn Smythe? I've been injured all playoffs, and I'm leading this team in points.
He is him.
23 points.
He is him,
Point
man.
per game. He shows up with a John Wick all black. He shows up to the Oilers' funeral, and he delivers.
And he gives us a little selly.
Look at this. Look at the little salute. Watch this. Look at that. Nice setup. Waits,
really
shot.
good pass.
Perfectly placed. Let's look at the Selly here.
Mr.
Let's look at the
Ryman.
Selly game. What we got
Chuck,
here?
look at Frendell
Top cheese.
just parked in front of the
Top
net.
cheese. Top cheddar. And it's not enough. The Cats are coming in again. Whistle.
Yeah, jeez.
What were we just saying? We just put out a clip. They've been down 2-0, 3-0 the last couple games. It's 2-0. It's the Oilers haven't learned. There's 3 games they haven't learned. Or maybe it's just the Cats are just that good, man. Wow.
That's so
Look at the
electric.
Selly. Oh.
Oh, he's him.
Oh.
He's him, chat.
I can see what they're doing. What he's doing. He's cooking.
Playing with like a sports hernia and a destroyed hamstring. Let's fucking go. Doesn't
Unreal.
matter. Not keeping Matthew Kachuk off the board. Sorry.
My brother.
Man, now that is a winner. That's a fucking
Yes,
guy
sir.
who knows how to win.
Where was that in the Four Nations? I'm just kidding. He would have.
Yeah, he was in the locker room.
Yeah, he tried. He
Yeah.
attempted.
Yeah.
I respect him for attempting.
If he was out there, we would have won.
Yeah, Matthew Tkachuk's in that game. The U.S. win the Four Nations. It's always if, as they say.
Yeah. We're not coping. We're not coping, guys. Shut up.
Copium. He'll be healthy next year for the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
And he'll score the golden goal for the U.S. No, that's going to be Frank Nazar. Sorry. Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Wow.
Edmonton.
Perfect start for the Florida. That's exactly what you want at home.
And it's like, well, dude, I mean, like, Edmonton did start
They
this
did
game
outshot
well.
them. They outshot them 10-9.
It does. It just
It's
doesn't.
not good enough.
It just
It's not-
doesn't. The Florida.
it's not good
the Florida
enough.
Panthers are
They're too
fucking
good. Yeah.
unbelievable.
They're a cheat code, man.
This is
They're
too
an
good of a
all-timer.
team.
They're an all-timer.
It's too good of a team. It's too much for the Oilers to deal with.
We still think this isn't one of the best teams of all time, Chad? Are we still saying that, it's not that impressive? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Back-to-back against the best player of all time. I think this team will go down as one of the best.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Guy fam, late to the stream. Tell me about your bets tonight, Lee. Okay, I got you, Guy fam. Only for you guys.
How you feeling about that under?
I mean, I'm on pace. 2 goals in the first is fine. I'm just obviously concerned about the third period with empty nets and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can afford 2 goals a period. If there's just 2 goals a period, I win my bet. But okay, so I have $15 on Barkov to score, parlayed with under 8.5.
Has he scored yet in these finals?
Nope.
Wow.
So I'm on Barkov to score, $100 on the under. $10 parlayed Florida Panthers money line and under 6.5. $75 on Sam Bennett Conn Smythe winner. And then obviously my wager at the beginning of the series of Florida Panthers to win. Yeah. Stop with the $100 bets.
Sure, all that will go swimmingly.
No.
He's got to win it back.
Yeah.
He's got to win it back. You miss 100% of the bets you don't make.
Yeah, it's not a bad bet if it wins.
Yeah.
I had a crazy day at work today. I made a lot of money, so it's okay. I'll live.
There you go.
I'll live. Don't worry. I'm not gambling anything I can't afford. Lee worried. Lee scared about empty net with 10 minutes left. Well, Trevor, the problem is if the Florida Panthers are up 4-0 with 10 minutes left, yeah, the Edmonton Oilers are going to pull their fucking goalie.
Tkachuk for U.S. Olympic captain, not China Thews. Correct. Matthew Tkachuk is the face of USA Hockey, not Austin Fraud Thews. I agree, Penguin. That's a leader. That's a winner. That's a captain.
Yeah.
Who cares about winning
Did
than
they announce
production?
Captains yet or no?
I don't think so. It's going to be Matthews. It's going to be Matthews. Yeah.
It's like obviously it's Matthew Tkachuk.
It should
like
be.
He's
It should
the obvious leader.
He even felt like he was a captain on that Four Nations team. I know he didn't have the C, but just symbolically, he felt like he was the leader.
Do you not remember your tears? No, I don't. I have a short memory. Winners have short memories. Lee, what's your betting record? Don't know. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Probably business record, right? It's
probably worse.
A lot more losses.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Tara YOLO. Panthers would be getting cooked by Avs if Rant trade never happened, or if the Avs just like
how we know we
would have business in the first round.
How we know they would have beat if they couldn't beat the Stars? How we know they would have beat the Oilers?
I think, dude.
To be fair, I did have this being an Avs Cats final.
So did I.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
And I really do think that they just like
if they had Rantanen, yeah,
they just like fucked up. I think they went into the first round like too farsighted. Like they knew how much talent was on the roster that they all felt like they were like, all right, we got to save this for a long run, and they played with their food.
You know what's funny?
They were, especially those first few games, Justin, like the couple of overtime games that Dallas won, it was like Colorado was winning the entire game, and
well,
they
I was just going to
blew
say,
it.
you took the words out of my mouth. It wasn't that much unlike this series, where it's like, you look at the graphics, like the Avs were leading for the vast majority of that series, but the Stars showed out when it mattered. Yeah, they couldn't go in for the kill. Yeah, they played with their food. The Avs probably, if they win that series, they could be the final team right now. Imagine what that final could have been like. Avs, I think this has been good. Imagine what an Avs Cats final would have been like.
Yeah, that would have been cinema.
Yeah.
Would have been cinema.
Would have been a 1996 rematch, if I'm not mistaken.
Oilers need Frundell out there for real. Let's go to Goodnight John Boy tonight on Lee. God, no, that sounds terrible. Lee, you can find your bet record in the sports book. Trust me, I know.
This is the first team in a while that I actually think you could argue could be better than some of the Hawks teams, and I fucking hate saying that. Well, I respect you for admitting that. I think it's really close. I think these Panthers teams could match up with the 2010 Hawks teams. I'm not saying they beat them. I think the Hawks would still have the narrow edge, but it'd be very close. Very close. I think it would be a 7-game series. Prime Hawks versus Prime Cats.
Just don't place bets with anybody called Louie. Speaking from experience, you got screwed by some bloke named Louie. That's crazy work. Could not be me, OG. I let FanDuel take my money, not some bloke named Louie.
You let Vegas take your money. If you had one choice to change the finals outcome for any year, which one would it be?
Finals outcome?
Stanley Cup Finals any year. Well, I mean, if I could change one outcome, it'd be 2014 Hawks Kings. I do think they would have won the final, but you're saying finals. Stanley Cup, not conference finals. So, well, what was the last year the Hawks lost the final? I believe it was 92. They lost to the Pens. So there you go. Hawks win the 1992 Cup versus the Penguins.
I'll say, because I'm such a hater, I'll say that I wish that, like, the Pens lost one of those years to, like, to San Jose.
We just really don't like the Penguins.
Yeah,
we're both taking away cups
I've
from the Penguins.
In so many arguments over the years with Pens fans about like
comparing the Hawks
versus
the Hawks clear. The competition they faced in the Cup wasn't even close. And not just the Cup, but the division, the path. The paths the Hawks had to the Cup were far more difficult than the Penguins. If the Hawks and Penguins faced off, we've had this conversation before, but if the Hawks and Penguins faced off, the Hawks would smoke them.
Correct, but arguing with Pens fans would be a lot easier if they only had 2 cups.
True, it's matched up.
Yeah.
Although their teams are kind of different. I know they had Crosby, Malkin, like the core, but it's like 2010 to 2015 is a little different than 2009, then 16, 17. Like, you almost have to those are almost 2 different entities, if that makes sense.
Yeah. They were the 2 Pens teams.
Yeah.
Right. From 2008 to 20.
Like the 2009 was nothing like the 16, 17 outside like the top guns.
Yeah.
Crosby, Malkin, Letang, Fleury. Even Fleury wasn't even starting in 16, 17. And at least in the final, in the playoffs, he wasn't.
Yeah, like both years they won. Fleury was.
And they faced the Preds and the Sharks. And one of those years, I think it was the Preds. Like, the officiating in that series is pretty sus. I want to say it was the game that they won the Cup. Like, the Preds scored an obvious goal that the rest didn't see, and like they didn't get it, and they lost the game. Not to be Mr. Hindsight ref Harold here, but there was some pretty poorly called series there, I must say. McCrosby was like abusing Subban one play and got nothing for it. I don't know. I could point to a few examples. Not that I wanted to see that Preds team win the Cup after sweeping us, but I guess that way would have made it a little easier if that way they won the Cup. Probably would feel as bad about it, right? I don't know.
How different would the league be if Tampa went 3 straight and beat the Avs?
Well, I'm glad the Avs won that year because I liked that Avs team. How different would the league look? I don't know. That's a hard one.
I mean, it would be crazy. Yeah. No ring for McKinnon, no ring for McCarr and McDavid and Dry. Like, it is crazy that like the top 4 players are all deuced up together, on teams.
Yeah, we know what's crazy is outside that year the Avs won the Cup, they've never made it outside the second round.
Yeah.
So it's like the cap strat. If you look at Ovechkin at the Capitals, the year they won the Cup in 2018. No other year has he ever made out the second. Is he in the Caps ever made out the second round?
Yeah.
So they have still trying to do that again, right? Yeah, that could be a one-hit wonder. They shouldn't be, honestly. That's a good
John
team.
F with $20.
Holy shumpin'.
Thank you, brother. Thanks for playoff entertainment. Here's some old styles. You're the fucking man, baby.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, John.
We appreciate you.
Oh, John F. Kennedy in the chat. Appreciate you.
If you could have a no trade to one team, what would it be?
No trade to one team. Let me think about that for a bit. You want to go first?
Yeah.
That's a tough one, actually.
I mean, like right now. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in Buffalo.
Buffalo for you? I
don't know if it gets worse.
Wow. Because like there are teams that don't like, but would I like to play for them? Yes. I don't
I don't like the Buffalo Sabres franchise because it's poverty, and I don't want to live in Buffalo, New York.
Fair enough. No trade. I mean, what the hell do you do in Winnipeg? Like, what do you do there? Like, what even happens there outside the Jets? Like, living up there in the cold, nothing to do outside of maybe skiing.
Yeah, that would suck, but I think it would be cooler to be like a Winnipeg
team. It's a good franchise.
Than it would be to be a Buffalo legend.
It's a passionate fan base, though. Like, they love their hockey. There's less media pressure. You know what? No, there are worse places to play. Pretty much, I say that because pretty much everybody says Winnipeg.
Like, if you're good, and
you'll be revered there. You'll be loved there.
Yeah, you're good forever. You're good around those parts.
I have no interest in playing for you. I know it's a new franchise. No, actually, you know what? Seattle. That franchise does nothing for me. It's boring. It's mid.
But Seattle is 10 times a cooler city than like Buffalo or Calgary.
I'd rather play in Calgary. Calgary has that aura. I don't know, like that Alberta fan base.
I agree.
Like, I like to play for Calgary. I'd honestly probably rather play for. This might be a hot take. I'd probably rather play for Calgary than Edmonton, honestly. That might be a hot take, but I've never been a huge I will say for the Oilers. I don't really love that. I don't really love their fan base. I'll be honest with you. They just seem a little out there. I guess.
Yeah. The reason why I'd go Edmonton and Calgary over Buffalo is because the fan bases in the franchises are legendary. Whereas
Buffalo there's nothing ever good happens there.
There's nothing redeemable about
franchise.
Buffalo. I also think there's really nothing redeemable about Columbus, Ohio.
I wouldn't want to play in Vancouver. No,
but that's like one of the coolest cities in North America.
But there's always drama there. There's nothing but drama. Fans rioting. I just don't like that franchise. I don't like their no Vancouver for me. Basically, just name it called the Canadian cities. You have one note team, and I'm naming like half a team.
You have family near Seattle.
I do have family near Seattle, but I just don't really care for the Kraken. I just don't care for them.
No, me too.
They don't do anything for me.
You and I might be their biggest haters for
honestly,
sure.
they're just boring.
Oh my gosh.
John. Oh, wow. John took John personally and said, what you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, we're having a John off now.
Wow.
In case this is the last live, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's, wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Wow. Appreciate the support. W's in the chat for the Johns. W John. They're like the Jims from Shoresy. Jim.
And Jim.
We got John and John. Where's the third John?
John.
Yeah, love that.
W John.
Johns are always cool people, it feels like. Johns. I always think like John Arbuckle, right? Owner of Garfield, right? John Cena, WWE legend. Jonathan Taze, I think that's fair, right? John Mustard, John JFK, right? Legend. What other Johns we got?
We've got a John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Who?
I don't know. Johns are W people.
No, Johns are W people. That's absolutely right about that.
Johnny Oduya. Good
Johnny
shout.
Oduya. Johnny Gaudreau.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah, like any John variation, right?
I think that is John Talk brought to you by CHR.
Johnny Test.
Johnny Test. I kind of look like Johnny Test. Johnny Test.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I look like, who's the guy?
Jon Snow.
Who, wears the sunglasses that
Jon
has,
Snow.
the blonde hair? That's Jon Snow. There you go.
Yeah.
John Jones.
Oh, there we go.
Fuck John Jones. Strip him.
There will
of
be
his
no
belt.
funnier like John Jones.
Fuck
John Wick. Yeah. John Wick, baby. Bubba Yaga.
Can't believe everyone is taking turns naming as many Johns.
Hey, they've given us their appreciation. They deserve it. What else are we going to do with these intermissions?
Johnny, or would ya? My dad from the top ropes with the dad joke.
Yeah. I need some help on defense. Oh, do you? Oh, we got a sub at some point. It says 8:30 now. Hell yeah.
John Tavares, future Blackhawk.
John Tavares.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know about that one. It's not the worst I do.
Love Island talk. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh,
Lee,
no.
Thoughts on UFC 317 live stream?
What do you guys say about the Game of Thrones you've been watching? Get about Game of Thrones talk first, then Love Island.
Game of Thrones.
There we go.
Game of Thrones.
Where are you at right now? What's going on?
Dude.
You blanking?
So the Kingslayer.
Yeah. Oh crap. Why am I forgetting his name too?
Jamie Lannister.
Yeah, there you go, Lannister. Yeah.
Has escaped the Robb Stark camp and is on the loose. He's getting brought by Brienne of Tarth to,
did they have their duel
to
yet?
the capital.
Yeah.
They had their duel.
Oh, you sliced the
and then the Boltons ran up on them and saw them fighting and took them.
Yeah, they're captured right now.
Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on.
That's
right
where
now.
you're at. Yeah. Don't spoil it, dude. The show has been out it's been finished for like 6 years. It's been out for like 14.
I'll get some. I'll be streaming this summer.
Brienne of Tarth mentioned. Legend. Badass.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's her. Everybody always talks about him. She's her.
She is her. She's a Bamf.
Yeah.
She's a little cringe early on. I forgot how her character
She
develops.
wins you over.
Yeah.
You grow on her.
Because right now she's like cringe. She's like, all I want, my lord, is to serve you. And it's like, all right, bro, chill.
That was a nice British accent there. I like that.
you.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is shite. So is Dexter.
What?
But you have to watch
I mean,
it all.
the end of it is, but yeah.
Game of Thrones is shite.
That's a crazy
take
I
of
mean,
all time.
the prime Game of Thrones, there's no better television.
Yeah.
Prime Game of Thrones, it drops
First
off a cliff,
5
but
seasons.
yeah. Yeah, you can just stop after season 6. You don't have to watch the last 2 seasons.
Calling it shite, you're just trying to be different, Andy.
Yeah, it's rage baiting.
Yeah.
British Office is trash. I actually disagree with that. I think the U.S. Office obviously clears, but I actually like the humor in the British Office. I will say,
Jackson,
Ricky Gervais is him. I love that guy.
Justin, you're her.
Her? What?
We want
Not yet.
porn. Tassos is in the other room.
Not
British
today.
Office is trash.
I like the British Office. It's
I've
not
never-
the U.S., but it's a different taste. It's an acquired taste.
Best TV is Mission Impossible.
Okay. Huh.
The Oilers are so cooked. We're Game of Thrones talk an hour in. I mean, dude, I think that it's over. I don't know. I don't think Edmonton has anything left. I don't think they have anything left to give. Florida's playing too good right now. It's going to have to take a miracle, and I thought it was going to take a miracle before the game was 2-0.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I picked Oilers. I'm struggling to. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling to find any semblance of hope.
This is not like this is the fact that it's 2-0 right now going into the second is not surprising for me. Yeah. I just this Florida team is significantly better.
The best TV show is Every Shift. Yeah, there you go. The Every Shift with Jess Bedard. That's absolute cinema. I love that episode. Yeah.
I remember watching like the Every Shift that was coming out this summer, and they were doing like Ryan Donato like behind the scenes.
I was so confused.
And I was like, man, get fucking Ryan. Who is this? I was like, get fucking
all the
Ryan
guys we can
Donato
focus
out of my
on.
mug right now.
He was like half the episode was Ryan Donato's Aussies, so like of all guys, and then they must have been honest on something. They must have knew. Because where the hell did that 30-goal season come from?
They knew.
Just the most insanity seasons, like they were saying in the script there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah. I remember complaining about that too. I'm like, well, he's him, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, probably for 2 more weeks, then he'll probably bolt in July 1st. Yeah.
That would be a sad situation.
I'm just saying
like
to
sad,
prepare
but
for
like
it. Prepare for it.
That would be frustrating.
I think he would have. I think he probably would have been signed by now. I'm just saying. I maybe it's just last minute, but yeah, I'm just saying prepare for Donato. Going elsewhere. I'm just saying.
What's everyone's drink tonight? I'm raw dogging this one. I have no bev.
Sparkling ice. It's finished. It's gone.
And it's 83 degrees in the studio.
It's so
if
hot
you
in
see
here.
Justin and I glistening,
I'm
it's
like-
not because we're like nervous or
No,
like,
it's just we're
worked up.
melting in here. We're melting.
And we are back
We're underway.
We
Thank
know
God the
clock
intermission
is
is
not
over.
going. Tassos isn't in the room yet.
Tassos is who knows what
Trevor
he's doing.
can
but-
remind us in 10 seconds, I'm sure, that the clock is not
Clock. Did you guys notice the clock isn't? Yeah, we don't have the force. I can't. Clock. I summon the clock.
We don't have the force.
I'm gonna use the force. Use the force, Seahawks. Yeah, it's not working, chat. Sorry. Anyway, second period underway. Will we have a chill second period? Or will we get a chaotic second period? We shall see.
Hopefully a sleepy
Got
one.
to see some urgency here for Edmonton. Got to see some urgency. I mean, you're running out of time. The hourglass is running low. There's not much sand left at the top level. The expiration date is near. The rent is due. I mean, this is your time. This is your time. Now go out and take it. They should have been listening to Herb Brooks' speech in the intermission or McDavid's speech from last year.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if Herb Brooks could fucking turn this thing around. Oh.
Who we playing, Rammer?
Barkov gets
Florida.
yanked down.
You're damn right, Florida in the Cup Finals. Put your gear on.
Perry puts it behind the Florida net. Florida moves it out. Verhage dumps it in, chases it himself.
Skinner,
and
what
he's
are
gonna
you
get there
doing?
first?
What is he doing? He's spinning behind the net. 10 the goal, buddy. You're not that guy. Here come the oil.
Good stick from Forsling.
What is Bush doing down here? You're a defenseman. What's he doing down here? Get to the point.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. McDavid.
Oh, McDavid sick move.
Oh, he lost it.
And right into the Bobrovsky.
Oh. That was the one.
Icing coming up here on Florida. I thought he was
Did he
going to try
bobble
to
it?
pass this. I don't know.
What happened here? Let's see. The puck bounced at him. He made the initial move. Then he just kind of...
Yeah,
I think that stick kind of slowed him down.
Yeah,
Forsling did just
Forsling's
enough
stick.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, did just enough there.
Yep.
Tried to sneak it in. You see that? Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was trying to go to Perry, but then the puck was
There's a sharp angle pass.
nowhere near him.
Oil win the draw. Perry puts it on net.
Oh! Bob keeps it out.
Forsling attempts to get the puck out.
Oh, Listerine
Oil
just
keep it
got
in. Good
hit up
forecheck
high
from
by
Dry.
Draisaitl's stick. No call, though.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Ekblad takes the puck away from Connor. He gets it out. Here comes Table right here.
2-on-1, Connor McDavid. Oh, what a feed!
Oh,
my God.
man. Oh, if you're not burying that, dude. 2-on-1. Come on.
We might.
If you're not burying that, you're cooked. I mean, that's gotta be
Corey
in.
Perry.
That's gotta be in. You gotta bury that. I'm sorry. Look at this. You don't get these chances. Sorry, that's Perry. It wasn't quite the wheelhouse. It wasn't quite in the wheelhouse.
You got to score that. Come on.
No, it's a little far.
Yeah, Justin. I mean, he's got to make the pass around a guy that's sprawling
I
on
know,
the ice.
but I don't know if there's much you can do there. It's on the heel. Even McDavid knows. He's saying, yeah. It was a tough play to make, but I don't know if that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's not all on Perry.
Yeah, it's on both of them. It's on both of them. Yeah.
Tough to finish that one.
40-year-old Perry needs it right in the wheelhouse. He can't be,
Oh my gosh! And so many people are gonna be replaying these videos of these Connor McDavid like close misses and being like, "Oh, McDavid couldn't."
He's like Bedard in
gonna
a
lose
series.
my
He's
fu-
having
and
a bunch
I'll
of almost
lose my
highlight
mind.
reels. Yeah. Well, just use more motivation, man. If you're McDavid, yeah. As if that guy needs any more motivation. I think he has enough. Here come the oil. Easy
there's
stopper, Bob. He's
Adam
gonna
Henry.
stop that all day. I mean, right in the chest. Just get a
Seth
whistle.
Perry, not a great pass.
I think we need some horns here. I think we've got some subs while you're away. Yeah.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I think so, right? Unless you already played it. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's your horn, chat. There's your horn.
Are they
Let's
real
go.
subs or are they burners?
Hopefully they're real subs.
I hope they're real subs too.
Yeah, hopefully.
I
don't know.
They kind of just happened. We weren't begging for them.
Yeah. So I imagine they're real.
Chat just wanted to
That's
get
right.
horned.
Chad is as horned up as we are. Ozone draw for Edmonton.
Oh, it is a real person. It's Lowe's best friend.
Oh, thank you, Lowe's best friend.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Oilers turn it over. Evan Rodriguez carrying for Florida. Throws it across.
Puck gets out.
It's not going to go all the way for icing.
Here comes
Sam
Bennett. Oh, what a move!
No way! No way!
Oh, that would have been.
Skinner got
Schmidt.
there. Schmidt.
Just these second chances, man, every
Dude,
time.
Sam Bennett looks like Sam Bennett's been playing like one of the best players in the world. Like he just has been.
We're number 9. It's looking like Gordie Howe out there.
He's
Maurice Richard,
he has
Bobby
looked
Hall.
So good all playoffs.
Yeah, he's been him.
He wants that
I
payday.
just saw a stat. The team that has it at home ice hasn't won the cup since 2012 Kings. That's shocking. 13 years. Wow. Panthers looking to change that. They haven't had home ice all playoffs. Doesn't matter. They're better on the road. Might be a genius strategy, actually. How about that? What are they, 10-3 now? Could be 11-3. Crazy. Here comes Dry.
Oh, nice
Back.
drop pass.
Back home. Boosh.
Bouchard. What
Not
the
sure where the
fuck
where
was
were you
that?
shooting that? The bat's over there.
What was that? I don't even know if that was
What's
a
he
shot.
trying to do there?
If that was supposed to be a pass, he put way too much on that.
And to nobody. Like, there's nobody in the vicinity. What's he trying to accomplish? Boosh is...
If I was Draisaitl there, I would have just snapped my stick in half. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? It's an elimination game.
This Ekholm Boosh pair has been dreadful.
Dude, it's an elimination game, and Bouchard is working out bits at the blue line.
He's just
like,
getting
buddy,
his cardio in out there. He's doing drills.
It's like, buddy, let's not reinvent the wheel in this elimination game. Let's just
keep it simple, stupid.
yeah.
Reinhardt dumps it in. Skinner, he's doing this again. Why does he keep doing this?
Stresses me out every time.
Yeah,
he
like
does
just play the puck. Don't have to go behind the net like that. Just play the puck or cover it or.
Bad day to have the house on Bouchard.
Really
John,
rough day to be betting on Bouchard.
John, I tried to.
I love this guy. Doesn't even like Bouchard. He bets on him all the time. I respect it.
He hates him.
That's probably why he doesn't like him, because he's.
Bouchard, let's hurry this game up. I have a flight to catch after this.
Who does Justin hate more? I don't. Jones is a bit. I would honestly say Bouchard. I don't hate either of those two, but Bouchard just annoys me. Because people glaze this guy like he's like Cale Makar. Yeah, he puts up numbers. He has a slap shot he could produce. He's offensively gifted. He's a 4 forward out there. He's not a defenseman. Seth Jones is a bit. That's a bit.
Bouchard got a tea time in Miami tomorrow morning.
Yeah. He's got his tickets booked to Cancun already. Yeah.
I'm melting, dude.
Yeah, I'm hot in here. It's getting hot in here, so hot.
His wife is on the phone with Cancun.
He's getting the room booked. This Leafs, I've been joking about this. The Leafs should run it back, taking this 4 team of 7. I mean,
They announced they're officially getting rid of him, or not bringing Marner back.
I guess they're not running it back.
I mean, we already knew that.
We knew.
We already knew that.
Every time I see like a post, the Leafs are not bringing back Mitch Marner. I guess this news.
It wasn't the most
I've been
shocking
known this for like a
news,
month now. Like, really? Wow.
I was watching Morning Cup of Hockey today, and they were talking about some, I don't know who this person was, but some person, I don't know if it was like a media personnel or whatever, gave a take that they would rather have Mika Zibanejad with his contract on the Leafs rather than Sam Bennett for whatever he's going to make after this deal.
That's crazy. That's insane. You rather have Mika Zibanejad?
Yeah,
that guy's not a winner, and he's a good player. He's skilled. He's just not a winner, especially in the playoffs. He disappears.
Well, he's just like Mika Zibanejad's like the perfect Maple Leaf.
Oh, perfect Maple Leaf. Yeah, perfect guy to put up 80, 90 points and ghost in the first round.
Yeah.
That's the epitome of a Maple Leaf. Sam Bennett's exactly what the Leafs are missing. Like that's what you got to do.
The Leafs core, I think, could work, but they need to switch up the pieces around them.
But they've been doing that. They've been doing that for like a decade.
I hope you're doing a bit.
They've been doing that.
That's the joke. The joke is that it's not the core four, it's the pieces around them. That's like the bit. It's like we've reshuffled the deck with the pieces around them several times.
Definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Well, they're going to use the cap space they have now to bring in other guys.
Yeah.
So Mitch is going to go west. He's going to go to Vegas or LA or something.
Tavares is going to get signed at a discount. They're going to be like really good, I would imagine.
They'll get some guys. You know who I heard? You know who the Steve Dangle podcast was bandying about?
Okay, there was one video there that was extremely delusional.
Do you
the
know
one where
what
they
I'm
said
talking-
Kane and
Kane and
Tays.
Tays.
There's
I
no
was gonna say-
universe that happens.
You don't know. Hey, you don't think Patrick Kane maybe
Kane's
would...
staying in Detroit.
I'm just saying, if you wanted to go play
If
with
I
Austin...
find myself hard rooting for the Toronto Maple Leafs next year because of Kane
Would you
or
guys
Tays,
both? Would you be like?
honestly
cheering
don't
if
know
they
what-
both were on the same team and it was the Leafs.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think I'd be forced to. Yeah, I think I'd be forced to root for the Leafs, which I castrate myself.
Dangle didn't bring this up. Also, it was his co-host.
Drink excessively before every game.
I'd have to have about 12-pack of Miller Lite every game, but I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'd cheer for Kane Taze wherever they go.
Yeah.
Including if they're on the Red Wings together, I'd cheer for
re-linked up. Yes.
It doesn't matter where they are. Yeah.
It'd be cool if they did it there.
I mean, I want them to beat us, but they could beat everybody else. Yeah.
I almost don't want it to be. I just don't want it to be.
I want to see them link up, but that would be
It won't happen, but I'm just saying it would be cool. I think it would be cool if they did.
What roles? Where would that be your third line?
I would put Patrick Kane with Austin Matthews.
And then Taze third line.
And then Taze third line.
Yeah, no, because Taze
with like Pacioretty and you know what I mean, Tavares or
Kane
something.
would be perfect for Matthews.
You know what I'm saying?
He'd
Especially
be
losing
perfect
Marner,
for Matthews.
You know?
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I see the vision. I just don't think that Kane would. To be fair, Kane has done a lot of his offseason training and stuff in Toronto.
Kane ends up.
Has he really?
He has.
Oh boy!
Or at least before he signed Detroit. I don't know if he still is, but I know. But like when he was rehabbing from the hip surgery, I know Toronto
I thought he
was
was
a
still
place.
training here too.
He might still be training. I don't know.
I heard
Chicago. He still has a place here,
Chief
right?
told us he still trains
Yeah,
here.
he still trains in Chicago. He still has a place here. I know that. Yeah.
I forget if it was Chief or Charlie that told us that.
No,
I think it was Chief.
Chief knows all the Kane stuff. Yeah, big Kane guy. I still think realistically he probably stays in Detroit. I think it's good for his son. He loves playing with Cat. He has roots in the Detroit area. Like everything that he said in his end of season presser suggests that he's going to stay for Detroit.
Detroit's just so mid.
And with Taze, I don't know. Like I haven't really seen Toronto. Like I've seen like Avs. I've seen Jets. I haven't really seen Leafs besides them. Yeah.
Jeez, this third line, man. And terrible pass, right? As I say that.
I wouldn't mind Taze in Detroit, honestly. I don't think it's going to happen, but Taze and Kane Detroit, it'd be hard, but it'd be kind of fun.
So we've just admitted that like the Detroit-Chicago rivalry is dead.
But this could bring it back.
I mean,
I don't think
I think it would be the opposite.
because you guys are going to be cheering for Detroit.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Yeah. No, it just Detroit being in the East, like.
Yeah, I mean,
you just don't see him enough. And
if we see him in the Cup final, it'll come back.
Neither team has been good for the past like damn near decade. Like,
yeah. When you're both fast, there's not really a rivalry.
No, it's just soft. It's soft to cheer for the Wings. It's a little soft.
If they were in the same conference, I would agree.
I don't think you'd catch any Leafs fan dead cheering for the Detroit Red Wings.
This isn't 2013. This isn't 2013.
Who cares, dude? I don't know.
But you just
I don't know if I cheer for the Red Wings.
They're in different conferences. The rivalry's dead.
And it's like when I was kind of cheering for the Red Wings, I wasn't cheering for the Red Wings.
You're cheering for Patrick Kane. Yeah, you can support the player, not to support the team.
Yeah.
I just remember,
like I couldn't give less of a shit about Lucas Raymond.
No, yeah,
I kind of like Lucas Raymond though. Yeah,
yeah. Part of a rivalry is them
like
being
a
relevant.
Kid.
Part of a rivalry being relevant is both teams being good.
Yeah,
you know, and it matter. You know, games actually mattering. But even like I remember after Boston and Vancouver played in the final, that was like a rivalry for a while. You know what I mean? Like, and those two teams never really. Yeah.
Somebody in chat saying it. Here's my pitch. I don't know if I said it on the show before. I'm pretty sure I said something. Here's my pitch. Hawks to the East. The Hawks are the only OG 6 team in the West. Yep. They were away from all the original 6 teams. The Bulls are in the Eastern Conference. Let's send the Hawks to the East.
That's a great idea.
I'll be all over that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
To not have 9 o'clock puck drops,
we should start that.
We should
start that.
Well, I think it'll happen after
expansion.
After Houston comes into the fold.
Somebody geographically, I think they'd probably be. I mean, they're up there. I mean, amongst teams that be first in line. I don't even think they give a shit about the geography. I think it's more the matchups and the rivals and.
Well, Houston has to be in the West for the Dallas rivalry.
Yeah.
But then they're going to bring in Atlanta.
Unless they move like Nashville, but who cares?
It'll be even.
Nashville.
You know what I mean? They'll have balance.
Yeah.
So there has to be some sort of swap. Yeah. Somebody has to go to the West.
Oh, we got a Rage Baiter in here.
Well, if it's an odd. Yeah, I don't know. Send.
Michael, I kind of forgot this game was happening.
How was it that we talked about the Red Wings and then somebody named Kevin from Michigan joins the chat?
Yeah, that was
How about that?
And starts, as
soon as we start yapping about the Wings, the first time anybody's
talked
about the Red Wings in 2
better than
months.
Lucas Raymond. Are
I
you
think
kidding?
he joined right when you said Detroit is just mid, and I think that's.
I was literally complimenting them. I'm not going to compliment them now.
What's up, Kevin? Welcome to the
welcome.
Honestly,
welcome.
No,
we respect differing opinions. We respect the hustle.
Kevin, you should subscribe, honestly, brother.
Yeah.
Here's Matt Kachuk. Nice pass. Sam Bennett,
comes
really
Bennett.
nice move. Wrist one. Oh, it's bouncing. Stewart has it. Covers up. We're about halfway through this game. 2-0. What could go wrong? Haven't seen this movie before, chat.
That's the thing, man. It's like they've been outplayed. You need 2 goals. You need 2 goals. It can happen.
Shit. I got you. I got long arms.
Oh, thank you. Got those basketball arms. Thank you.
Want to wipe that off
5
a little
second
bit.
rule. It's still up in 5 seconds.
God made dirt.
Yeah. Can't hurt.
I'll pay for your mortgage? What? We got 2 new subs.
Hell yeah.
We
Follow
did?
us up.
W. George W's in chat.
George W. Bush? Wow.
Right. Do the Edmonton Oilers
Oh,
have
wow.
a come up?
Good forecheck here from Florida.
Have
Shocker.
a come back up their sleeves, chat? Do they?
I don't know.
It's just felt like,
I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go back in but like this is the time where I think it's fair to go back because I'm just not seeing the semblance or sign of a comeback here. It can happen out of nowhere though. It can happen when you least expect it. It's hockey. It's a game of chance. It can be random. They just need a bounce or a look or something.
Bennett MVP looks dangerous every time he has the puck. Let's go, Dad. You better fucking tell all those writers that so that they can give it to him after
They gotta
this
keep
game,
it a 2-goal game. They
so I
gotta
can win
keep
my
it 2.
bets.
You gotta get the next goal. You can't let the Cats make it 3.
Completely agreed, though, Dad. He's been the best player for this Florida team all playoffs long.
Marshy's been the best in the finals.
Marchand, you could make the argument Marchand's been better in the finals.
If there was a finals MVP trophy in like the NBA, but you're probably right.
It is not a finals MVP
It isn't.
trophy. It is,
But
in
you think
fact,
the writers-
a playoff MVP.
Which player think the writers are going to veer towards more though? Sam Bennett or Brad Marchand?
Well, if they have any sort of journalistic integrity, it shouldn't fucking matter. But
It shouldn't, but like a lot of times they pick these awards, that stuff does matter if these writers.
I'm sorry. If you are going to look at this Florida Panthers team and give the Conn Smythe to Brad Marchand, I'm going to immediately, like, my knee-jerk reaction that I can't help is going to be to assume that you only watch this team in the finals.
But to be fair, it's like no player scored more goals in the finals since like 1988. It's been like 30, 40 years. Like that's history. He's 2 points away from Bennett. He's like 2 points.
Yeah, but
22-20. It's close.
Bennett's just been so good all playoffs long.
I don't disagree. But like, there's an argument. I don't think it's. I think with this Florida team, there is an argument. With Edmonton, there is none outside of 2 players. That's what makes them so good. I mean, look at this team. I mean, their top 8 is separated by 4 points.
Well, no, I think everyone knows it's probably between Bennett, Marchand, and you're gonna lump in Bob, I guess, but.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But like even to Chuck, like he's been playing injured all playoffs, and he's their leading producer. He's got 23. Like I think he's got consideration. Like I think you can make arguments for a lot of guys here. How about Sam Reinhart?
But Matthew
Sam
Tkachuk's-
Reinhart is
Matthew
20
Tkachuk's-
points. How much big goals has he
So
scored?
many of Matthew Tkachuk's points are just secondary assists from Sam Bennett just feasting all playoffs long. I don't think
But could you spend? He's setting him up.
Look, I'm the biggest Matthew Tkachuk guy in the world. He's not.
But I
not
think
the
there's an
Conn Smythe
argument.
winner.
I'm not saying he's going to win it, but I think you could argue it.
How could you argue? I feel like my counter argument how would you give it to Matthew Tkachuk when Sam Bennett on his line has clearly been the play
Is
driver?
Sam Bennett scoring those goals without Tkachuk?
Presumably, yeah. I mean, he scored a ton.
It's complementary. They complement each other. They need each other.
Oh man.
So I'm trying to look it up, but from what I remember, the voting for the Conn Smythe happens. I think it's at the second intermission of a potential cup clinching game. So all the professional. So what happens in the third period? I think somebody can check me on that, but I was able to kind of verify it.
Are you saying that like the votes
The voting
come in
happens
before?
after this period.
Oh, after this period?
Yes.
So if Brad Marchand scored the cup-winning goal, it wouldn't matter
Yes.
for the votes. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I guess they need enough time to like tabulate it so they can do the presentation. I guess that makes sense. But like, I do think that's something that should sway it, though. If he did score the cup-winning goal.
I'm sorry. If the Florida Panthers win and Sam Bennett does not win the Conn Smythe means nothing.
I agree, Kevin from Michigan. I agree with that comment. I'm not gonna say which comment I agree with, but I agree with that comment.
Stuart Skinner is winning the Conn Smythe. is the one Justin's talking about.
That's the one I was talking about. That's the one I was referring to. Nothing else. You took the words out of my mouth.
Oilers send it in. Forsling gets it out.
Mammoth make it to the finals next year. That's a crazy. I think you might be the first and only
They'd be
person
lucky to make it to
on
the
planet
Yoss.
Earth to have said that one.
They'd be lucky to make it to the Yoss. They could. They were close. They got a good young squad there. But final, I think they're a ways away from that.
Kevin and Trevor have to collab. They're going to collab in jail.
Bonk.
The Central is so stacked.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's the best division in hockey.
Unfortunately for us.
Yeah, not great for us.
I think the West
Yeah,
is...
get us to the East. Get us to the East.
I know, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Put
us
me in the Metro.
Put us in the Metro.
I would kill to be in the Metro.
I mean, if we do the right things, we could be in the playoffs next year in the Metro.
The Blackhawks could be a playoff team next year if they played in the Metro.
Honestly, is that crazy to say? I don't think that's crazy to say. The Metro sucks.
If things go well, they could be... They would at least be flirting with a wild card spot.
They'd be respectable.
I think tomorrow's post needs to center around that idea, this movement of moving the Hawks to the East.
Yeah.
How can I, like, I'll think
I
about
think we
that.
need to go full on political.
Just propaganda.
I think
Use my platform
there's-
for the greater
Move the
good.
I think there's no point of doing any of this if we're not going to use, the platform to achieve things that we think would be good for the
So the
organization.
NHL execs are
Yeah,
going to look at this and be like,
exactly.
okay, so Bjork Memes and Chicago Hockey Radio, they said we got to move the Hawks to the East. We're jumping all aboard. Hawks to the East because CHR and Bjork said so.
Hey, I mean, we just like when we get guests on, we need to start being like Hawks to the East, right?
Oral tradition. It'll spread around.
Yeah.
It'll spread around. The movement. We're going to start a movement.
you gotta get
We're gonna
everybody
start
on
a
board.
dialogue. I mean, we talk about there's been movements out there. That's going to be our movement. Hawks to the East. Hashtag Hawks to the East. Blackhawks to the East. Not Atlanta Hawks. I don't know if they're which one they're in. I'm not an NBA guy. I don't know.
Oh. Jeez, what is Wallman doing? This guy. Evan Rodriguez is a pest. I love it. I was thinking, okay, whoa. I was about to say something crazy.
What were you about to say?
I was about to say that I was thinking about Evan Rodriguez in the shower today.
What?
And the
Why?
reason, because I was just thinking about why this Florida Panthers team is so good, and like
you were thinking. I remember. Wow, you were in the shower. Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped saying it initially, because I realized.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, well, I realized what that statement sounds like.
Right.
Why were you thinking
I got
of
you.
Evan
I got you.
Rodriguez?
That's
whoa,
fair.
I know.
You think of things while you're in the shower. That's
Yes,
everybody does
yes.
that. We're all humans.
And I was thinking like.
And that's the first guy you thought of.
It really is guys like Evan Rodriguez and Carter Verhaeghe, like these Swiss Army knife guys that are just reliable in every aspect of the game that you can. Here's Sam Bennett. Watch him play. Okay.
He's fit too. Yeah.
That can play for you in any situation and can be on the fourth line, but also the first line. And I was just thinking about how like the Blackhawks had guys like Dave Boland and Patrick Sharp and Brandon Saad, and I was just thinking about how Evan Rodriguez is like that guy. Evan Rodriguez and Carter Verhaeghe are like those guys. It's like that's
okay.
what I was thinking about. Like the Blackhawks need guys like that more than they need Mitch Marner. You know.
I see your point. But I do think at the moment
all these great teams that win multiple Stanley Cups,
Yeah.
they don't have a top 3-4 player in the world.
yeah.
Barkov's a top.
I do think the
Barkov's
Hawks
a top 5 player in the world.
I do think the Hawks need another stud though in
I
this
think
forward
probably
group.
just outside of it.
maybe
but-
6 or 7.
I do
but
think the
like,
Hawks need
6 or
another.
7.
I don't think Bedsy Nazar is gonna. They're gonna need another stud there. I mean, there are some guys we have that could be that.
No,
We don't know what Cancerov,
sure.
Lardis, and all these guys. Bover, more. We don't.
sure.
But I think you need somebody. Whether it's at the 3 or the
Yeah,
whatever.
No, you still need more talented. You need like stars. You still do.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you need.
Yeah.
I also think we forget that like Matthew Tkachuk is a 100-point guy You know,
when healthy.
when
healthy.
Yeah.
Which,
you know, that's a lot of. You know, he scored 100 points twice.
Yeah, but I'm just saying these glue guys, chat. These glue guys.
is a stud. I'm not sure about that one.
Bertuzzi's
you probably mean stud another way. Fair enough.
July 1st is open season free agents. It is. And the Blackhawks are not going to be very active.
Kyle's going to be in hibernation all summer.
As they shouldn't be. I'm excited to see what he does with trades, though.
It does seem like, we'll talk about that a lot in the show tomorrow, I reckon, the number 3 overall pick and play and what some trades could look like. But I think that's going to be the aggression. It's going to be the draft. I don't know if it's going to be free agency, but I think we're going to see something happen, some fireworks.
We've heard now. We've heard it's not going to be free agency.
Yeah.
Frank Saravalli reported that. He said that they're not going to be active in free agency.
And, when Frank Saravalli, what he says is gospel. So, yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, no. He's actually he's probably the top Hawks insider. So yeah. Like if he's saying it, then I wasn't making a joke there. Frank Saravalli.
Yeah.
He's probably right. Yeah. Unless it's all a smoke. I don't think it's all a smoke screen.
When you say Charlie's the top Hawks insider?
Oh yeah, no. Charlie's the top Hawks insider. Then Ben Pope. Then Frank Saravalli. Yeah. Well, Frank Saravalli's more of an. He's more of an NHL
Honestly,
insider.
no. I think the two guys haven't been mentioned yet. I think the two guys that are actually closest to the organization and get like the leads first, I do think is probably Scott Powers and Mark Lazarus.
Oh, for the Athletic. Yeah. I think Pope and Charlie clear though.
Well, yeah. Friends of the program, of course.
So yeah. I mean, that's where I get my lines. When I'm about to watch a Hawks game and I'm wondering what the line combos are.
Me too.
I go to Charlie Meliodas and Ben Pope.
Me too, but like...
line combos is different than
sit-down interviews.
I'm trying to glaze our CHR guests here. If you weren't picking up on what I was doing,
I know. It is different than who's they're trading the 3rd overall pick.
I know.
Yeah. Connor Bedard's contract negotiate. I mean, maybe Charlie would know a little bit about that.
Or like it feels like every summer they have like a sit down with. Jeez, man, Florida just crashes their own net.
And those sit downs of like the owners and stuff normally tend to be like Powers, guys like that.
It's Powers or Laz.
Yeah, true.
I'm selling? What does that mean? Selling what?
How is he selling? They can make trades anytime, right? They don't have to wait for...
Hawks can make a trade right now. They can make a trade right this second. Did you see that trade they made Friday? That big blockbuster, Ryan Mast for Victor Soderstrom,
and a 7th,
and a 7th. We can't forget the 7th, and don't forget the quarter. Red Dead reference. Those who get it, love you. I mean Ryan Mast, 5 assists in 37 games of Providence. I mean the AHL. That's that could be the next Bobby Orr there. So you never know, right? Yeah.
Full Mast. I like that.
Yeah, I almost forgot this Cup game's going on. It's been a pretty chill second period, not going to lie. There's been a lot of that in this series. The second period's been the outlier, like just kind of...
Except for Game 4.
Except for Game 4.
Yeah, the Panthers have been, I feel like amazing. And
that means we got a chaotic third period in store. What we got? What's going to happen? Yo, when does Game 6 start? This is definitely the Game 6 of all time right here. You know who love Game 6? The Blackhawks, baby. 3 wins, 2010s, all in Game 6. Every single one. They took care of business. They killed their prey. They never played with their food. Never need a Game 7.
I appreciate Kevin's commentary in this chat, and it makes me think back to when we were covering Hawks games of sometimes just being like, somebody's got to shoot one in the net.
Just somebody put the puck in the net.
I know
do your job.
Like
do the job that you're paid billions to do.
Somebody needs to just shoot one in the net right now.
Yeah, like we can talk about like starting on time and winning board battles all you want.
Yeah,
someone's
insights.
just got to shoot a fucking puck in the back of the net.
I mean, it sounds simple, but it really is that simple, honestly. You can only break it down so much. Yeah.
Can we do NBA Finals?
Oh, no.
Absolutely not.
0% interest.
I did watch that entire game yesterday.
Do not care.
Who won?
OKC did.
Oh, good.
You'd rather OKC? Oh, you like Shea.
Wait a minute. It's Thunder and Lakers, right?
Yeah. Are you being serious? No, it's Thunder and Pacers, the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, Pacers, right?
Yeah.
I meant to say Pacers.
They're on a miracle run. They're on a Cinderella run.
As you can see, I do not care about the NBA.
Tyrese, I love my boy Tyrese Halliburton.
Didn't he get injured or something?
Yesterday. Yeah. But he
had that big winner, right?
Through it. Yeah, he's had 3 this postseason.
Yeah. So he's their what's an NHL comp here? Put this in NHL terms.
I think I can actually do that for you.
Yeah, who's Halliburton in NHL terms?
Halliburton is.
Oh, I stumped you with that one.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of I want to say a Jack Eichel.
Jack Eichel?
Or
so he's a good two-way guy? Yeah.
No, he's Matthew Tkachuk.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's high
no
praise.
way. He's not a dog like that.
Tassos
he's not a dog.
He's him. What are you talking about?
He won't fight somebody.
Oh! Barkov!
Oh, that was... I needed that,
I thought that was the one.
I know.
He's Lucas Raymond.
Lucas Raymond? Did
the Detroit guy say that? No.
Reinhart is not... No, he's bigger.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's soft, bigger. 80-point guy.
No, that's not Tyrese Halliburton. He's a fucking dog.
Kevin Fiala.
He's got straight up ice water in his veins.
Tyrese, what the hell, Burton?
He's clutch as shit. He's TJ Brody. Oh! And they score! What was that rebound? I told you! Who said he was going to score? Who said he was going to score?
It's over. His first goal of the finals. Look at this rebound by Stewarts. This is atrocious. Wait till you see this replay. Skinner just standing up. Doesn't even attempt to cover the puck. This is pathetic from Skinner. Watch this. This is sad.
Good to the city and we do it for the fans. Who said Sasha Barkov was scoring tonight?
Was it you?
Yes, I posted on my Instagram story and bet on it.
Oh, you said it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wasn't sure. Look at that. Look how lazy that is by Skinner.
No, it was Reinhardt's goal. It didn't even...
Wait, was it Reinhardt?
It hit Reinhardt's leg.
Sam Reinhardt with the second goal of the game. No Sash, no Super U, Barkov. Sam Reinhardt.
You can't make that shit up. And now the fucking unders tonight.
No way.
Oh my god.
How did we not notice that? Oh. We have, yeah.
Kill me.
That's so funny. Oh. Yeah, this is over. This is done.
I think we need to start having the talk after this.
The talk? What are we talking about? The birds and the bees?
I might have to call the phone. I might have to call the number. Might have to call
talk.
It's just...
What's the... Look at this by Skinner. What are you doing? What do you think you are, Roberto Luongo? That stand-up save?
Crazy.
Look, Justin and I were watching... Justin and I watched Real Kipper and Born.
Oh, that was a good conversation, yeah.
And...
What the fuck
is the story of this game more the Panthers won back-to-back cups, or is it that Connor McDavid has lost back-to-back cups?
It's
just simplifying it like that, though, to the whole...
I know, but then we go to the next part of the conversation, which is,
this Oilers team is ass.
You don't think he knows that?
Oh, are you thinking...
of course he knows that.
This Florida Panthers team is won it. In the
I know what Patak is.
The management of the Edmonton Oilers lost this. Stan Bowman not going out and getting a goalie before the deadline.
Yeah,
lost.
that was. Look at
Stan Bowman not.
But look at who Connor McDavid's wingers are.
It's Corey Perry and an injured Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. And Corey Perry, by the way, it's 2025. He's 40 years old.
And everybody's getting older. Like Ekholm and Nuge and
the Oilers have to. Yes, I completely.
A lot of Skinner and Arvidsson.
They have to completely go back to the drawing board.
They need another stud.
Well, they need a new. They need a new team.
They need
more
have
two studs and a bunch of NPCs.
They need talent. They need if you're not 97 or 29,
you're done.
They shouldn't prioritize anybody on this team.
Those are your two untouchables. Everybody else, there's no untouchables on this team.
So basically, the window for McDavid is closing. No. I don't think like I didn't think the window was open for him this year, and he got to the finals.
Perry's going back to Chicago. Yeah, I don't think so. The way that ended, we don't have to go there.
We still don't know why it ended.
Yeah, we might never know.
To this day, we don't know what happened.
I don't think we're ever going to know. Maybe some podcast talk about it in the future.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion from Jay Red. Like, if you could find a way to get Jeremy Swayman out of Boston.
They need a goalie. Yeah, a true goalie. They haven't had one. And since McDavid's been an Oiler, they've not had a true starting goalie.
What is that package, though? Like, how are you getting him out of there?
I like this guy.
Dude, I don't think they need like one of the best goalies in the world. They just can't have Stuart Skinner and Calvin Pickard.
A goalie. Just a solid, competent goalie.
I think if they had Arvid Soderblom, they'd be in a lot better position right now.
They might have won the Stanley Cup.
You could...
They might have won it.
You know, like, things go differently in Game 2 in overtime. You have Arvid Soderblom in net to make that save.
Wait, we're being serious, right?
Yeah, swear to God.
Why not?
Swear to God.
I mean, I like Soderblom, but you think that okay?
I'm saying that's how bad the goaltending is in Edmonton.
Yeah, he'd be an upgrade over Skinner. That I would say.
Literally anybody, with a save percentage above 900, I think might be able to.
Like, look at this. It's Kane now up there with Draisaitl and McDavid.
Need something late here.
Talk about another guy that's not going to get better with age.
Yeah, no.
In time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you got Corey Perry and Evander Kane in your top 6.
In 2025. Got the Unks up there.
And the other guys are like Vasily Podkolzin and Kasperi Kapanen. It's like
Connor Brown.
I know they have their moments
Matthias
this year,
Janmark,
but like
Trent Frederick. Like, what are we doing here?
You can't get fooled by like one fluky overtime goal for Kasperi Kapanen and think that like this is who the Oilers have been waiting for all this time. It's like the reason why the Oilers like just finally got to the Stanley Cup final this year and
they're in their
last
prime.
year.
McDavid and Draisaitl in their prime.
McDavid and Draisaitl have hit
They're
their
playing the
prime.
best hockey of their career.
They've gotten to their highest level.
Yeah,
it's
their
not
peak.
because like these Edmonton teams are good. Like.
Oilers fans will somehow spin this and say the reason they lost is because of the Hyman injury and the Zebras. Watch. There have been no penalties in this game, by the way. So, even straight play hasn't been good either. It's not all the, You can't make any excuses today if you're an Oilers fan about the refereeing. I mean, in 60 minutes, the whole game.
If I'm
5-5.
Bowman,
So,
if I'm Stan Bowman, I'm going out and getting a new goaltender. I'm offering Bouchard $10 million and not a cent more. I'm trying to get another top 4 defenseman.
Evan Bouchard making $10 million. Holy jumping.
I mean, Justin, he is like, there's a role. Like, Evan Bouchard would not be a problem if the rest of the defense core was good. Like, if Evan Bouchard was on the Florida Panthers, he'd be like the Conn Smythe winner, It's like if you insulate him with a good... They've got Kulak in Stetcher and in Wallman on the back end. Like, it's...
And that comes... Well, to be fair, he's getting back. It looks like he's still playing injured because he's not looked
played
like
7 games the last 2 months.
And Nurse is...
And so, it's of course he's been bad. But,
Nurse is what he is. I mean...
still, like... I don't know.
Klingberg, he's past his prime.
Is Ekholm truly... I know he's, like, really solid defensively, but is that truly a top-pairing defenseman?
Lee, Alec Regula is on IR here. If he wasn't on IR, I mean, the Cup would be Edmonton if Regula was healthy. I mean, that's the missing piece right there. Blackhawks legend Alec Regula. I didn't realize he was on this team until I checked Daily Faceoff and saw him in injuries.
If I'm Stan Bowman, I'm calling Vegas and asking about Brandon Saad.
That's something he would do. That's something Stan Bowman would do. Running back with Brandon Saad for the 3rd time.
I don't know, man. They need more talent.
Dig in! It's the finals right now! McDavid better be on something right now. I mean, this is it. This is it. Go out with some passion, some dignity, some honor.
He's not going to leave, Trevor. You're wrong about that. If you think Connor McDavid's going to leave.
His buddy Draisaitl is locked up there. He's not going to leave Draisaitl. How much is McDavid getting
my
paid?
My coworker just texted me. She's picking up my shift tomorrow morning, so I will be on the show for our Stephen Ellis interview. Where we will be asking him about Luke's GOAT, Anton Friedel.
Prospect talk. Oink, oink. Let's get some oink, oinks in the chat for prospect talk. Going to get a whole show of prospect talk tomorrow. I know that's what you all are amped up for, so yeah.
Nick Ehlers would be good for them.
For the Oilers?
Stan Bowman is already trying to bring Hossa and Crawford out of retirement. yes, W.
Frundell Friday. Uh-oh. A prospect guru is in the chat. I've summoned him with our prospect talk.
Russell, I think that him and Leon Draisaitl are like probably closer to brothers than they are friends. And I don't think Leon Draisaitl would have signed that massive extension if there was any shadow of a doubt that Connor McDavid would be leaving or not. So I do not think Connor. He's gone to the finals 2 years in a row.
He's not going anywhere. You're going to see a lot.
Kevin Durant.
You're going to see a lot. This is the NHL. It's not the NBA. Yeah, it's different culture. Yeah.
They're right there. He would. If Connor McDavid left, that would destroy his legacy. I'm sorry.
Like I don't know. Wayne Gretzky left.
I mean, unless he wins the. But like Gretzky won 4 cups before he left.
Yeah. No. I mean, before he wins. Before he wins.
Does he owe Edmonton a cup?
Connor McDavid?
Yeah.
I think the Oilers owe him a cup.
Look, I think if Connor McDavid leaves Edmonton to win elsewhere, it means less than if he does it in Edmonton.
But like he's given this,
unless he truly believes.
I think
that
he really
never
cares
get it
about
done.
his legacy.
But
yes, but I don't think he truly believes that. Look, I think
they stink, dude.
They stink, but it's just a couple. It's really not like. You just need Arvid
Who's running the team again? Who's running the team again?
Stan Bowman, I know.
Right.
But
well, that's your issue right there. It's only going to get worse.
I'm just saying.
With Stan Bowman, he's going to find a way to fuck it up. What's that contract going to look like? $20 million?
Oh, I need to post the Mount Rushmore. Totally.
Oh, yeah, Mount Rushmore. This is an interesting one today, folks. This is... amongst Mount Rushmores of all time, this will go down as one of the Mount Rushmores of all time. A different one today. Yeah, I wonder how this is going to go.
There's no loyalty since Bettman turned the NHL into play for the Bucks. I mean, it's just like the natural progression of things. Like as the sport continues to grow and, there's more money being made.
Kyle from Chicago could save these Oilers from poverty. Kyle from Chicago would think this team needs a rebuild, trade away McDavid and put him on a 10-year plan.
Kyle from Chicago would have had a long, extensive press conference explaining why it's hard to convince players to join the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah. Mr. Politician. The Washington man.
I've picked Lee the last 4 Mount Rushmores. Hell yes, Russell. Holy shit, dude. I just saw a sweat bee drop from my dome piece.
Edmonton doesn't need a rebuild.
What?
Edmonton doesn't need a... They're in the Cup Finals, my guy.
They need a rebuild.
They've been in the Cup Finals.
They don't need a rebuild.
Years.
They need like a top 6 forward,
a top
Bowman
4
likes to say. Defenseman, a bottom 6 forward, and a goaltender. They need 4 players.
They're not that off.
Yeah.
As long as you have the 2 best players in hockey, you got a shot. Yeah.
They're gonna go back to the Stanley Cup final every couple years. Like,
I will say, losing the same team twice in a row is a tough look, though.
Lee, I'm worried for your under. We're about to see some desperate hockey. Yeah, I might consider cashing out because I could probably do it for big profit. This game's gonna open up. The Oilers are going to throw the kitchen sink, probably pull their goalie super early.
Hyman was a loss, don't get me wrong, but I really don't think this final goes differently with Zach Hyman. Like, I just don't think that's going to, get you the cup.
The live line is 5.5.
But it does hurt. The Oilers, with their lack of depth, can't afford to lose to Zach Hyman, where the Panthers, at their depth, can afford to lose to other top guns and still win. So, that's a fair point, but I don't know. I don't think it would have made that much of a difference.
Oh, yeah. I was just looking at my cash out. I could cash out for 133. I look back down. A second later, it's down to 129.
I can't wait to post my... I have something for when if the Panthers win the cup ready. It should be pretty amusing. It's in relation to Seth Jones. I will drop that tonight if they win. Excited for y'all to see that.
Man, chat, come on, chat. I'm not soft. I'm not cashing. I'm letting it ride. And you're going to watch me be jubilant or watch my night get ruined. So I'm not cashing out. We're riding this shit,
He's
baby.
learning. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, we need 4. I don't know, man. I think we're due for a chaos third here. Yeah.
Don't cash out. Let it ride. I got you.
Well, that's worked for you so far, right?
Edmonton gets 1 goal. Florida gets it right back. Edmonton folds. Don't get me wrong. Like I am completely aware of the fact that there could easily be 4 goals in this third period. I'm just not going to cash. Oh, damn. If I really wanted to be aggressive, I could put a couple bucks on over 5.5. Try to get that sandwich of 6 goals.
Yeah. The Lee sandwich. Are you going to get it Mike's way? You've seen that too, right? Yes. Mike can have his way with me.
Yeah. Tell Mike to do whatever the fuck he wants to.
Yeah. I want Mike to turn the body cam off in this one.
Oh, my God.
Tell Mike he can have his way with me.
Yeah. Leave 1K on McDavid goal. So who's going to be in net for the Oil in the third? I don't think you can.
Ready. The CHR Mount Rushmore Insta post is dropping as we speak. Get in there, like that up, vote. I am definitely not looking at something right now.
You can't make that shit up. Brohead.
Some LSU person. That's it. That's as much as I'll share. All right. The CHR post is up. I am accepting the collab. Oh, this is an interesting one. This one has absolutely nothing to do with hockey. So, yeah. I wonder how the voting's going to go on this one. It's pretty subjective.
I would cash out and dump it all on over 5.5. Trevor, I understand the thought process there, but if I do that and Florida goes anaconda choke and there's no goals in this third,
my anaconda,
I'll literally I'll need to be watched. I'll need to be locked in a room with no sharp objects. So I'm not gonna do that. Just because if it goes wrong, that would be the worst thing ever. Whereas if I lose my original bet, that's not as bad as cashing out my original bet to fade my original bet. So I'm not going to do that.
I don't even remember which team is mine. I don't even remember which one I voted. How do I keep forgetting this?
Mount Rushmore's out. Yeah, I forgot one of the last ones too.
Yeah,
no, I remember this.
Oh, wait, I remember now. I remember which one I picked now. Oh, Trevor's finally wrong. Oh, wait, actually, no. I don't want to give anything away.
I hated this. People are going to be so confused by this because everybody went different routes with it.
I know. Well, I think it's going to be fun to watch it, though, on the show. I'm actually looking forward to rewatching it tomorrow. Which, yeah, if you want to see this, be there tomorrow for the show.
It was a really funny...
It was fun. It was fun to record. It was fun to talk about. Yeah. It was a nice little change of pace because we always do serious hockey stuff. And this one just had absolutely nothing to do with the usual. More personal.
Kevin, I appreciate you telling everybody to like and sub, even though we are not big Red Wings fans all day.
Yeah, but I will say.
Well, no.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Follow us on Instagram. We're only 6 away from 2,500.
Are we really?
And we said that was a goal for us by the end of the Stanley Cup final. So if the Stanley Cup is handed out tonight, that would be cool if we could hit it.
That'd be sick. That'd be a nice little prize.
Shoot us a follow at Chicago Hockey Radio.
I will say, I actually watch a lot of Red Wings games solely because of Patrick Kane and the Cat, too. I like the Cat, Blackhawks legends, but I do watch a lot of Wings games. Big fan of Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond. I think that's the best commentary duel in the NHL, I will say. That's like today's Pat and Eddie. Yeah. Respect. Much love for an historic rivalry that unfortunately isn't really a rivalry anymore, but maybe one day it can return.
It's always tough for me because I want to read comments about Mount Rushmore, but
I know, but I don't want to give anything away. Yeah, that's the whole point, right? I think I kind of cooked at this, low key. I think I cooked. Let's see how the votes are doing. Oh, yeah, so far so good. Yeah, well, I guess I shouldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't. You can't say anything.
There's no way to do. You just have to move on from Mount Rushmore talk on the streams.
I can't even comment anything because like I don't know what to say.
Tim is arguably the least athletic out of all the CHR crew.
Agreed. Yeah.
Tim Tebow just catching a crazy stray.
Who's the most athletic? Is it you?
Yes,
it's you.
I guarantee it.
Yeah. We'll have to have, you know what we should do? We should do some like summer like segments or something where like we like challenge each other in certain like sports or something or certain athletic competitions. We should do that. We should do that, me and you. Yeah.
I don't know if there's a lot of sports I would lose in.
Is that right?
I think so.
Well, I think we should test that.
I've like played every sport, you know?
Yeah, I played a lot of sports too.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I know I beat you in ice hockey. That's the only one that matters.
That is definitely one I would lose in, for sure.
To be fair, I mostly specialize in a couple where you seem more versatile. Like you kind of tried your hand. You dipped your your wing in a few different sauces where I'm more of a ranch guy where I stick to one sauce, and that was hockey. I might play lacrosse here or there or like dabble in some other things, but you're more of a versatile.
I mean, I played everything when I was like really young, but I was completely committed to soccer my entire life. I'm just...
Oh, you kill me at football, soccer. Yeah. Yeah.
Lee, if not the most athletic of you, can't skate. Okay. Well, that didn't make any grammatical sense, but... I understand that you were insulting my skating ability, which you guys will see on the.
He improved. He got better. He got better.
Yeah, you guys will on these summer vids. You guys will see my hands. Like
He can shoot.
I just can't skate.
He can shoot.
I just can't skate.
Yeah, he can shoot. Yeah. Yeah. I think we still got one more to record, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I'll be joining you for that one. See your progression. Yeah.
Lee would lose at soccer. Trust.
I may not look like much, but I'm pretty. I can play. I can ball. Yeah. Put me out there. Yeah. We need to do. Oh yeah.
Our 2-year-old is already better at hockey than you, Lee. Fast
classic.
Fuck off, Tara. I'm definitely coming in last in the fastest skater competition. Well, I mean not last. I'd probably beat Tim Tebow.
Oh yeah.
Or actually, he said he knew how to skate. I don't know if Raven knows how to skate.
Be Raven, yeah.
But of the big three of me, you Tassos, I did not play hockey, so I'm obviously.
I think I could take on Tassos at hockey.
Yeah,
I think I could take him. He seems more of a coach than a player. I think I could take him. He's not in the room right now, but I think I'd. Yeah. I think I'd ISO him, yeah.
I promise you without a doubt he would take exception to that.
Wow, we'll have to test that, shall we? Yeah, we'll have to test that.
You'll be playing in the no-show hockey league soon.
It would be fun, like a shell tournament or a Mario Kart like matchup. Oh, Mario Kart Wii, I'd smoke all of you guys. That was my game. Yeah, as a kid, Mario Kart Wii. I was the bomb. You too?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
You got the Funky Kong Flame Runner connection going?
I think I was a Luigi guy. I just kept it simple and went with my boy Luigi.
Yeah. I'd race against all the Japanese Mario. The Japanese are amazing at Mario Kart, and I'd be racing against them.
I was not on the competitive Mario
I was in the
Kart.
Nintendo WSC. I was like up there, man.
Yeah, no, you would smoke.
Oh, yeah, I know all like the shortcuts and stuff. And
Lee, my 4-year-old cousin is better at hockey than you will ever to be. All right, this is getting insane, chat. Really? Than I'll ever be? That's crazy. Super Mario Bros. I played Smash Bros. Smash
Any Mario game.
I played Smash Bros. Brawl.
These guys would smoke Coach Chippy any day. I don't know about that one. At least more of a style and flow guy. I don't know. Can he get in the trenches? Can he win those board battles? I'm not sure. I don't know. I swear I've seen this Truber commercial too many times.
They're rich. He spends the majority of his day on the ice. That's what I meant, Smash Bros. Equestrian going in the third round is wild.
That pick kerfuddled me. I should schedule my Seth Jones reel. Yeah, this looks like it's going to happen.
Yeah, you can start
start pulling that up.
Yeah, you can start.
Well, I gotta think of the caption.
The cup post.
Yeah,
because this thing's over. The only question here, I feel like the only reason why we're still watching, chat's still watching the stream is because they want to see if I'm gonna lose my fucking under or not.
Yeah. 4. I'm sorry, I caught a cough there. Yeah.
What?
I said a cough there. I had something in my throat.
You
my
said
bad.
4?
Yeah, that's just a little cough. Yeah, Seth Jones reference. That was what I was referring to.
Lee, my cat is better at hockey than you. He got a Hattie and a Michigan in his first game.
Your cat?
What kind of narcotics are you taking that you're watching your cat score a Michigan?
Justin, gritty on Lee if he loses a bet. Deal. That's a deal.
CHR knee hockey. See, like,
hell yeah!
Like, I think I'd be just fine in a knee hockey.
Oh,
game.
hell yeah!
I don't think these
How
guys
about
would have an
roller?
edge.
We could do roller, Bedsy style, roller hockey.
I would have been better when I had a little bit more chunk on me because I could fill up the net a little bit more.
I think we should do before the season ends. I think we should do a CHR ball hockey game.
Yes,
4-on-4.
Yes, hell
With all the people.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. Even do do something for like a charity, like raise some like money or something.
So
yeah.
I mean that's an idea for the fall. You know, maybe if there's some interest in that.
Later.
Like, I would like to do like a ball hockey sort of event, maybe to kick off the season where we do a charity game.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I just meant like screw around.
The
Like,
hockey guy does like meetups like that. They
game
play
of
ball
ball
hockey.
hockey.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Trevor, it's never going to double. The bet was like minus 130. It's never going to double.
All right,
It
third
wasn't a
period
plus money wager.
is underway. Period 3.
I can only win $74 or $75.
Do the Oilers have anything left in the tank? Probably not, but we shall see. It's now or never. Board battle down low. Oil come away with it. Corey Perry. Seam ice pass. Cross ice pass, I should say. The Cats take it away. Here comes Barkey. Dumps it in. Ekholm rings it around to Bush. Bush dumps the puck. Mikula dumps it back in. Skinner the Bush tries to clear. Doesn't.
It's like you can already tell. It just like still feels like Florida is more. Jump.
Where's the urgency, man? This is your season right here.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Kapanen. What a pass by Kapanen.
Good save, Bob.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Best plays made all series. Wallman.
Block from Marchand.
At least they're getting some zone time now.
Yep.
Gotta get something out of it. Gotta at least get one by the 10-minute mark, like halfway. Want to be at least within 2 to pull the goalie, right? I mean, you're still going to pull the goalie anyway from this point, but yeah, if you want a shot, gotta get one early here. First 5 minutes or so. Probably. Klingberg.
Janmark works it in.
Yeah. Connor Brown pressuring to Chuck coming out of the zone. Sends it to Bennett. Sam Bennett. To Chuck.
In the corner.
Back to Bennett.
Oh, nice pass there.
Bobbled it.
Yeah.
Lucky break there.
Rodriguez
Oilers
looked
get out.
up to the sky. He knew he messed up there.
Yeah. Oilers pressuring Kulak.
Tough angle shot.
Yeah, not
misses,
sure what he was.
And puck goes out of the zone.
Not sure where he's aiming that one.
Tank's empty. Passing's awful.
It's awful.
The
No
passing,
coordination whatsoever. Out of sync.
It's felt like that for the past like 5 games of the series.
Yeah,
honestly.
they got
Just,
nothing.
Like, really bad passing from the Oilers.
They got nothing. They're done. Working on the good old reverse jinx here.
And they
Bouchard, what are you doing? Bouchard again. This guy.
Yeah, man.
What is he
Another
doing?
Bad turnover.
Cats cause another turnover. Forsling walking the blue line.
Just gonna take his time.
Yeah, just kill it. Barkey.
Barkov. What a play.
Oh,
my
nice
gosh.
takeaway. Well, Bouchard actually made a nice play for once. Turnover. Finds Davo. Here comes Davo. Now or never, buddy.
Drop pass to Draisaitl.
Got the nuclear option out there. Got them together. You got it now.
To McDavid.
McDavid.
Oh, feed was behind that cone.
David down low. To the point.
And
Big
Bob
stop
makes
by
the save
Bob.
on Bouchard.
Here comes Bouch. Finds David. Shot blocked out play. I mean, they're only going to get so many more shifts of Big Dry here. So
Yep.
any missed opportunity, any shift where those two aren't producing, it's, yeah.
Lee, you should double down on the under. No.
It's not looking good.
Who do we have winning the Conn Smythe? I put $75 on Sam Bennett before I
I'm
came
still
over
rolling
here.
with Marchand. It's probably going to be Bennett, but I'm still rolling with Marchand. Yeah. I just think the recency bias is going to play an effect here with the writers. That's my prediction. It'll probably be Bennett, but you never know. I still think Bob has some merit. Probably not, though.
I mean, what are his numbers?
They're good, but like a goalie's got to put up pretty ridiculous numbers to win the Conn Smythe. These are
I
good,
don't think he's
but I'm not sure if they're Conn
it's
Smythe
not like
good.
he was like stealing games every series. Like,
Yeah. It's going to be... You're probably right. I'm still sick of Marchie.
his stats are pretty solid. 226
Yeah.
gold against, 912 save
Which in
percentage.
today's game, that's pretty impressive.
912 save percentage
He's
is
got
really solid.
some, yeah.
But I mean, it's just the team has played so well in
Yeah.
front
Watch
of
it be somebody we haven't even mentioned. Well, if the Panthers team, that could very easily happen. There's like I said, a lot of guys that are in play here. I think there's a top 3, but really 10 guys could win it.
Oof. Nosek just ran a guy over.
It would be funny if McDavid won it again. It's not going to happen, but it'd be kind of funny.
If McDavid won it again,
It's not going to happen, but like we try. Draisaitl wins it.
Nugent Hopkins just stood up Nosek there. Cats get it out.
Seth Jones.
Both teams go for a trade.
Seth Jones is my vote.
5 minutes down into this third. I love that we've seen no penalties tonight.
I know. Where has this been? That's really helping out the Oilers, isn't it? I kept hearing all series that the reason they've been losing these games is because of the refs. Well, the refs haven't done anything tonight, and they're down 3-0. So I'd like to know what the Oilers fans have to say about that.
I think if you're looking at this series and you think that the storyline is anything other than the Florida Panthers being way better than the Edmonton Oilers.
Oh, they have been better.
You're off your
But there's been a lot of copium, and there's been a lot of copium in those fronts. Here comes David. To Perry. Back to David. That's got to be it.
McDavid wasn't able to deflect it on net.
Just you don't get those chances every day, man. They're limited. Just the finishing just hasn't been there tonight. He's had some looks. It just hasn't been there.
This is pretty sad, I won't lie.
Yeah. It's not really what... I don't think this is what the NHL wants to see.
I just don't want to hear people say that.
Yeah, you're going to hear it.
It's a bit of a bummer.
Oh! Bouchard! What is he
Just
doing?
getting worked.
Bouchard! What are you doing? He's so bad. Another turnover.
Offside.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
brutal.
right? How was that not?
He's brutal.
I don't like how open this is getting. Marchand,
Here he
chill
comes.
out!
Oh, you nearly scored a highlight reel. Bro, the Oilers, they do realize that this is it, right? If they lose this, it's done. They do realize that, right? They're aware.
Text received just now. Don't ever let anyone compare McDavid and Leon to Crosby and Malkin.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Give me
Oh,
a
my
fucking
God.
break. If Crosby and Malkin ran into this Florida Panthers team, they're not getting those back-to-back
The
cups.
Penguins had
Sorry.
far more depth to work with. Those two had far more to work
The
with.
first cup, though. First cup's a valid cup.
And they beat the Detroit Red Wings, too, won the Cup the previous year. I see the point that he's trying to make, but...
That's crazy.
I don't want to hear that.
That's crazy.
I don't want to hear that.
They shouldn't even be in this finals if it weren't for McDavid.
This should be like a first, second round exit, if not for those two.
Well,
they
keep in mind,
this
they
team in the
didn't shut
finals.
some of
They've
these
dragged
like,
them there.
I don't know. They beat Vegas in 5. They beat
Stars
Dallas in 5, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Oh, because of those
but
guys.
They flipped the switch on LA real quick.
They were so good.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
They combined for 60 points in the next.
That's not even my take. It was a text I got. You
think?
But I don't necessarily disagree with it either.
Oh, I think it's so bad.
I don't know about that one.
Oh my gosh.
We're talking about Sidney Crosby and him getting What do you mean?
I mean, you just watched this playoff run, and we're gonna point the finger at 97 and 29.
You always see this, man.
No,
it's an easy take.
Oh,
here comes Davo.
I mean, that should have been a penalty.
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably. Boosh at the point.
Thank
Block.
you for blocking that.
Lee's under might finally be coming true.
Shut up! Don't say that.
It's gonna happen. So he's on
You're
pace.
Trying to jinx me
He's
so
on
bad,
pace.
and it's disgusting. Don't talk about it.
I will say those Penguins teams, even the ones that went back to back, they had better depth than this Oilers team
not even
too.
close.
Not even close.
When you have guys like Rust and Jake Gensel,
was far easier.
And that Sharks team,
they didn't have to play at Panthers in the 2009 they did, but 16, 17.
Yeah, they played the Sharks and the Predators. Like, neither of those teams
should have been in
can
the
hold a
final.
candle to this Florida team that Edmonton's played the
Hawks
past
would have
years.
destroyed them. The Panthers would have destroyed them.
not by those years though.
Oh my gosh!
I
mean, what are we gonna see that chance and be like, oh, he's got to put that away?
Yes,
like
everybody's gonna point the finger, man.
It was a foot and a half off the ice. It was a fucking baseball swing.
That was maybe a bit of an exaggeration, but.
All right, Oilers stats here. We got Draisaitl, McDavid have 33 points combined. Bush 23. That's all from those two in the power play. Nuge has 20. Fair enough. And then Corey Perry 14. Evander Kane 12. Hyman 11. And there's nobody else on this team with 10 points. There's nobody else on this team with 10 points. Let's take a look at the Florida Panthers. There is 11 players with at least 10 points. 8 guys within 5. That's the difference. It's the depth. It's not McTry. They're doing everything they can. 66 points combined between the two. Like, what more do you want from those guys? I don't know. McDavid has more assists than anyone else on the Panthers has points. Like, I don't know.
Anyone have a Bobby shutout for plus 2,000?
Give him the Conn Smythe.
Yeah, he got it last year.
Why not?
Yeah, the only guy since 2003, Jaguar, to win the Conn Smythe Losing Squad. What does that tell you? Set records.
I'm so pissed that I have to sweat out the rest of this under, and then I have to keep sweating until I find out who wins the Conn Smythe.
Oh, that's right. Oh, who gets the cup first for Florida? Is it Marshy?
Oh, it might be. No.
Seth. I'm just kidding. What if it is Seth? Nah. He'll probably up there, though, actually, because he wasn't on last year's team.
I forgot who got it last year. Was it Ekblad who got it second last year?
I want to say it was. Don't quote me on that. I bet you it's Marchand. That's my bet. Conn Smythe Cup.
11-11, make a wish.
I wish for...
You're not supposed to say your wish.
No. Sorry. What a shitty game. Can't believe my elementary school janitor is at this game.
What a random point. How do you even know that? Wait a minute.
Because it's Ronnie.
Oh.
Ronnie's elementary janitor's at the game tonight. He still keeps in touch. Weird.
Huh. Interesting.
Marchand, Bob, Kachuk. What? Oh, Order of Cup. Oh, I thought you were talking Conn Smythe. Tell him to pour one out for us, Ronnie.
Oilers, you got half this period left. I mean, come on.
Ooh.
At least don't get shut out.
Yeah.
It's not asking for a lot here. Let alone win. They'd be lucky to score a goal at this rate. And they've outshot them 26-18. Here comes David. Here he comes. Max Verstappen. He's flying.
I would love to know how many of those shots have been since it became 3-zip.
Yeah.
You know, like.
He's shot down. Board battle. Oilers come away with it. Bouchard doesn't keep it in. This guy is terrible.
No, and now
He's so bad at hockey. Here goes for Swaggy. Oh, that would have been the dagger.
Yeah.
I mean, they got this. Yeah. I mean,
Happy Skinner made that one.
I didn't see a Bouchard low lights reel after this
10
game.
minutes, Chad. I just can't give up 4 goals in 10 minutes.
Somebody put together a Bouchard low lights edit of this game, please. Just do it. I'm too lazy to do it. Somebody else do it. I mean, the game of all time from Evan Bouchard. Wow.
Kane, Bouchard, and Skinner are like 60% to blame for for the Oilers. The other 40% is Bowman and their depth.
Yeah, he's got a point. Now, this is a man who's cooking. No, really, Lee, it's actually McDavid and Draisaitl's fault. It's their fault. Yeah, I know they've carried this team. It's their fault.
Who said that?
That's what everybody's going to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not falling for that. Everybody's going to be saying that. They're going to be putting their clips out there.
Bouchard literally playing like he knows I have the house on him.
Bouchard is playing like Blackhawks legend TJ Brody. That's an insult to TJ Brody at this rate. Justin Hall is looking like a better D-man than Bouchard. Yeah. Somebody who had it, who wasn't on last year's team is going to get the cup first. So that would narrow it down to Marchand, Jones, or the other depth guys. Yeah.
Gosh, if it's Seth Jones
Seth
getting
Jones.
it from Sasha
Marchand would get it before. But Marchand has won the cup. Seth Jones has never won the cup. It actually might be Seth Jones. It might be Seth Jones.
Brady's not as hammered this time around.
Chat, it might be Seth Jones.
Not as fired up.
Brady's like, Well, he's probably more like, it should have been me, not him. Brady's thinking of how he can join his brother over there. Get out of Ottawa. Man, tale of two brothers there.
What, Seth and Caleb?
He's actually going to get the cup first. Oh, my gosh.
Seth Jones is definitely getting the cup first. I don't think he is.
Maybe after Marchand?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they just give it to, like, Bob.
We'll see. We have time. All right, 9 minutes left. 9 minutes left.
9.5.
9.
That shot from Henrique gets deflected out of play. Brady in Florida would be so much fun.
That would be elite.
Yeah, with all that extra cap space they're going to have after Bennett re-signs.
Yeah, apparently everybody's re-signing in Florida. Yeah, they're just not going to lose everybody is what I'm hearing.
This game feels like watching your best friend get cheated on.
Well, why would you? Do you know that? You speak from experience there?
I don't think I remember being this jubilant when that happened.
Bouchard, again, fails to keep the puck in. This guy is... How is he here? And no, somebody asked earlier, Bouchard should absolutely not be on Team Canada's Olympic squad. Like, not even close.
Thanks for coming on the ride with us,
He wasn't on the
Ronnie.
Four Nations squad. I'm not sure how he'd be on the Olympic team. He shouldn't be. Team Canada shouldn't even go near that guy. Actually, no, wait. Yes, they should. As an American, I think Evan Bouchard should be the first pair defenseman on their Olympic squad. I think that's what they should be doing. As a Team USA fan, I think that's the move. Yeah, that's what they should be doing.
See y'all next year. Jeez, you're calling it a night already, Russell? Jeez.
Hey, we still have 8
We got to
minutes
find
and
out who
35
gets the cup
seconds.
first. We got to find out who the Conn Smythe
Yeah,
winner
we'll stick
is.
around a bit for the presentation, right?
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, we got to do it.
This is heritage. This is Stanley Cup final.
Yeah. We are Game 6. I like the Cats doing it Hawk style in 6.
Oh,
Sneaky one there.
game shot goes wide.
Man, NHL has got to, I mean, back-to-back Florida Cups, like there's a story there, but, I mean, this Oilers team going out like this, I can't imagine that's what the scriptwriters really wanted. Bad turnover there.
Oh, what a play! Bennett! Ah!
Trying to steal that con spike.
Oh, and then the votes are already in. I forgot. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, no. Yeah. This is very reminiscent of how my shell games usually go. Yeah, you outshoot the other team, outpossess them, and you still lose. Although they've been outplayed.
Oh.
Doesn't always tell the story.
Matthew Tkachuk got ran over by Frederick. That's the first time I've noticed Trent Frederick this entire game.
That's the first time I've noticed him all series. He's a ghost out there. Florida dumps the puck in. 7 minutes left. 11 minutes left. All right. And they turn the puck over again. Take a shot every time the Oilers turn the puck over. You won't make it. And icing.
Oh, man. 7 minutes.
Cubs won at least, as if this can get any worse. I'm a Sox fan, unfortunately.
Called the Florida money line, called the under, finally.
We finally win some money. He doesn't lose a bet. He wins back the $100 he lost last game. Wait, are they pulling the... Wait, am I seeing this right?
Yes, empty net with 7 minutes
The
left.
Edmonton Oilers are pulling the goalie.
We just jinxed it. And we just jinxed my under.
I'm flipping my phone over so I don't get spoiled. Wow, 7 minutes left in the hockey game. Is that...
I would actually...
You guys chirp Easton Cowan for doing the heartbreaker on the empty net?
Me?
Yeah, we're about to see a crazy celebration for an empty net goal, I think.
Well, this
Not
is a
if
little...
it's Sasha Barkov,
This is Stanley
which I
Cup.
hope it
I mean,
is
it's a
Sasha
little
Barkov.
different.
Please give it to Barkov. Give it to Barkov.
And there it is. There it is.
Sam Reinhart hat-trick.
With the hat trick. Sam Reinhart. Is this the dagger?
Let's go.
Florida Panthers 4-0. And that's all she wrote. That is all. I think I could
Why
post
did
my Seth
Barkov
Jones.
have to find Reinhart there? Just be selfish, Captain.
I'm posting my Seth Jones post. This is over. This is over. Got an Instagram reel coming up here.
Back Stanley Cup champs, man. What a team.
Wow. This will go down as one of... Do we have an emerging dynasty here? Do we have an emerging Florida dynasty? 6 straight finals in Florida, back-to-back for the Panthers. They emulate the Lightning. Florida, man. The hockey hotbed.
2
Where
new
did this
followers
come
on
from?
Instagram, too. Love that. 4 away from our goal.
Electric, man.
And with 6 minutes left of the hockey game, that's got to be like the latest or earliest a team has pulled a goalie in this type of game. Like that's got to be up there. I'm sure we'll see something about that in the record books. That's I mean, you got to do something though. You can't really blame him. Yeah. I mean, it's do or die. It's now or never. I mean, all right, my Seth Jones post is up if you want to like that. Really happy for him. You know, it's a historical moment for the game of hockey.
Why
we've all been waiting
are
for.
The Florida Panthers about to have a dynasty? Told you. Said get on board now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're done, Lee. I think I would agree with you. I don't think this team is going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, they're new fans, so it's like you can't really blame. Please, no, don't be a dynasty, Florida. These back-to-back cups have been enough.
Did we talk about this clip of Connor McDavid saying they were going to win the game before?
Wait, did he said that?
Did he?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he had his. He thought he was going to have his Messier moment. That didn't quite work out.
Or was it like we have to?
Well, I did see a quote from Tassos saying like, "Oh, we haven't seen our best yet," or something.
This
you guys
is
haven't seen
before
our
the game.
best.
He's talking to Darren Pang. Let me listen.
Oof. Well, he just lost some more. He lost some serious aura points if that's true. you better, be a man of your word there. Wow. I must say, kind of an anticlimactic ending here. I must say, it's been a cinematic series and not really the way you would have wanted it to end. I was hoping this would go 7. At least this game would be close. It has not been. That's what the Panthers do. They put the hammer down.
They're just dominant. They're just better than everyone.
They're just better. It's a skill issue.
Yeah.
It's a skill issue.
Yeah. You don't not everyone we don't have to all look for narratives and be like, oh, what's going on?
The better team won.
The Florida Panthers are the best team in the game.
The better team won. It's that simple. It's not.
They are leagues above everyone.
It's not a McDavid issue.
So he said it 100%. He said we're going to win. But it was because Darren Pang prefaced it with, why are we going to go back to Edmonton? That was the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the answer to that is we won the hockey game.
Yeah, what's he going to say?
Yeah. So he's kind of set up by Panger a little bit.
Is he going to predict an Edmonton loss before the game?
We're really in one tonight.
I can't watch this. Oh my gosh. Seth Jones is a Stanley Cup winner.
I can't believe we're going to watch this guy lift the cup. He's the guy. He's the kid who does nothing in the group project and then gets an A for it.
Reinhart Conn Smythe? No.
Actually, you know what?
No,
well,
he was so streaky.
But the votes kind of.
And he went quiet for the last couple games of the Kane series.
I mean, he has 22 points. He has 10 goals, 12 assists, 22. That's the crazy thing, Lee, though, is you can make this Conn Smythe argument for 8 guys on this team.
You can't make the argument for those guys. I understand they all produced, but Sam Reinhart was not even close to as impactful as Sam Bennett was.
You tell me it's not an argument, though. It might not be a winning argument, but it's an argument.
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
mean, that's I guess I could technically make an argument for Evan Bouchard deserving to win because if it weren't for him, they would have lost to LA.
Hat trick in the cup clinching game.
I could make the argument that Evan Bouchard should win it for Edmonton.
Isn't he tied with Bennett with points? But you're right. Bennett was easily the most spaced out. He was the most consistent throughout the playoffs.
Bad argument.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean,
let's see what Sam Reinhart's odds are right now to win the Conn Smythe.
Man, Seth Jones was handed this from Kyle by Chicago. He should be.
Oh, Sam Bennett is minus 2,200 right now to win this Conn Smythe. Let's go.
He deserves it. Seth Jones is the king of hockey.
I don't have to sweat. He's minus 2,200.
Good for Seth.
Brad Marchand is plus 850 to win the Conn Smythe. Bobrovsky is plus 7,000. Sam Reinhart is plus, if you put $5 on Sam Reinhart to win the Conn Smythe, you would win $1,000. So, do with that information what you will.
Well, after that again,
give me a Barkov goal, or don't give me any goals at all.
They're trying to screw you.
I know they're
trying to screw you again.
I mean, surely there's not going to be three more empty net goals. Is there?
How are they doing this again? I mean, you may as well. It's over. I mean, you might as well, I guess. At least don't get shut out.
It's going to be a beach ball like that goes in, and then there's going to be another empty net.
Oilers going to score, then they're going to get another empty netter. They're going to screw you over every game. Just get one, guys.
Give it to Barkov. Find Barkov. They're just going to keep feeding.
Reinhart. Was that Reinhart again?
I think so.
Was it really him again?
I think so. Yeah.
Sam Reinhart!
That's electric.
4-goal game!
That's electric.
2 for empty netters! 5-0 Florida! What is happening right now?
And they're just trying to feed him. They keep trying to feed him.
Sam Reinhart, Conn Smythe, he's ahead of Bennett! 23 points!
No, he's not.
Does Bennett have a point in this game?
Let's see, what are the updated odds? Oh, he's moved from... Whoa!
Sam Reinhart's coming for that Conn Smythe, baby!
He just jumped to plus 8,500, chat.
Holy
Now
jumping.
if you put $5 on him, you win $425.
What's his production? What's his stat line? 11 goals, 12 assists, 23 points, and he missed 2 games. 23 points in 21 games.
Remember when Tassos told us that the votes are already mailed in?
Then why are the odds changing?
Dude, this under's not gonna hit, bro.
I don't know. Are they gonna pull him again? Are they gonna pull?
Please don't. Don't lose the game 7-0.
Yes, lose the game 7-0. Please.
This is crazy.
This is the Stanley Cup final game that Gary Bettman really wished to see, right? Yeah. And the Stanley Cup remains in America for the 31st consecutive year.
Okay, now that we're
What is it, Canada? Revenge for 4 nations!
Now that we're witnessing
the Edmonton Oilers have scored! Vasily Podkolzin makes it 5-1, and the Edmonton Oilers are only losing by 4 goals with 4 minutes left. Chris Paul with a huge 3 to cut the lead to 42. The comeback is underway. buddy.
I'm gonna strangle you.
Come on. 4 minutes 42 left. What more do we have in store here?
You cannot make up this collapse to my under. You cannot make this up.
This is cinema. This is absolute cinema.
Can I cash out?
Who's next? You get a goal. You get a goal. You get a goal. Everybody gets a goal. We're cashing overs, buddy. Pull the goalie. You're within 4 now. You should be pulling the goalie.
Stop! Shut up! No!
Why, Skinner? Get him out of there.
No. Please, God, no.
Here we
Have some
go.
Respect for yourself.
Here we come. Here come the Oilers, the mighty Oilers. Looking to make this a 3-goal hockey game with 3 minutes left.
Stop trying so hard. Please. Just, don't.
Oh, yeah, you got possession. You got possession. Now's the time.
No. You don't want to lose 6-1. You can't pull your goalie again.
The Panthers love winning 6-1. Ask the Leafs. Ask the Oilers. They beat the Oilers 6-1 game, whatever. Lost track. We're settling down now. You might be safe.
Shh, don't say that. That's worse.
3 minutes 30 left. Will Lee's under survive? He's living on the edge. Vegas made some calls.
I know it's not. This isn't even.
We gotta cash the over.
This isn't
Pull
even
the
like a
goalie.
nail biter.
Pull the goalie.
I know I lost
We need the
already.
over.
I know I lost already.
Here we go. Pushing. Lundell. Oh, I thought that was the one. We need the over for Vegas. We need the goalies pulled. Here comes Swaggy or Luosterainen. I don't know why I keep mixing up those two. Luosterainen down low. He's cut off. 3 minutes left. A long 3 minutes for Mr. Lee Grosman. Aaron Ekblad settles it down.
Yes, stay behind this net as long as you want.
Here comes the breakout.
Stop!
I love how they're not taking their foot off the gas. I love how the Cats are still trying
Be
to pile on.
respectful.
The Cats don't know respect. Fuck respect. It's the cup.
Keep ticking, keep ticking. Come on. Come on.
Oilers clear.
Come
2
on.
minutes 20 left. Cats dump it in. Where's the urgency, Oil? Come on, let's go.
Just sit there. Just sit there for the rest of the game.
What is Bouchard? Whistle for something. I'm not sure what for. If they're taking a timeout? What's the whistle for? Penalty? What's going on right now? What's the whistle?
I would take a Florida power play because they'll just pass it around.
Evander Kane, what's he doing?
You know Matthew Tkachuk just said some nasty shit to him.
He just slashed Tkachuk for no reason. Oh, shit!
He doesn't give
Oh,
a-
shit!
Jeez, dude.
Away. What the fuck did he just do?
Matthew
fencing?
Tkachuk doesn't even give a
This is the
shit.
Olympics.
Just skating away, hugging the boys.
Evander Kane, what is this guy
He
doing?
is such
What's
a
he
baby.
doing? What is he? He lost his
You
parlay.
think they're gonna shake hands after this?
I think they'll shake some fists. These two teams do not like each other. This has been one of the more...
No power play there is crazy.
No peeper.
Oh, there is.
Wait, Kane penalty. Kane's in the box. Was it 1.5? I win the over.
Please, man, stop it. Stop. A fourth liner's going to try to be a hero and get the 6th goal. Stop! Thank you.
Pull the goalie. Why they stop pulling the goalie?
No. Just put it into the corner. Thank you, Stuart Skinner, for making a big
And now
save.
he locks in. He locks in for Grosman.
Shot it right into the pads. He's not trying to.
Come on. One more.
No. Get it out. Yes.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
good. That's very good.
No mercy. I want more. More. Over more.
No icing.
Damn it. Come on.
A minute, Chad. A minute.
Pull the keeper. Damn it. He's good. He's safe.
Stop! It's not!
It's signed, sealed, delivered. It's over. It's over. Vince Carter, Bedsy reference.
They get it out again. No, it's going to go for icing.
Pull the netminder.
You got to get more hoist
Oh,
on
what?
that.
They're not icing. They're calling it
waving
off.
Thank God.
Fuckers. He's safe. He's good. They're icing it. They're just. Yeah, you're good. You're safe.
Let's go!
Damn it.
I told you we were due! Let's go! The Florida Panthers. Matthew Chuck doesn't give a fuck. They're just going on the ice.
The Florida Panthers have won the 2025 Stanley Cup back-to-back, second cup in franchise history. The Oilers lose back-to-back cups. Angle. South Florida is cooking. Gary Bettman is wetting himself seeing this.
That's electric.
Wow.
The Florida Panthers.
The Canada Cup drought continues. What's a kilometer? Rah!
No, Ryan, not even close did I cover all the other on your losses.
All right.
No.
Wow.
But
and
I didn't lose tonight.
Is a Stanley Cup champion,
Let's go,
folks.
E-boy. We did it.
Seth Jones, a Stanley Cup champion. That's the moment everybody's been waiting for. You look at historical hockey moments, this will go down is the most historic hockey moment.
Yes.
Seth Jones lifting the cup. I can't wait to see that. Wow. And this will be the Hawks next year, right? Wow.
Oh, that smug Paul Murray's.
I love it,
Oh,
man.
but-
He's going to have a good one for us tonight.
Mick
Mick
0 for 2.
David, man, he just looks.
Mick over 2.
Mick regular season. Mick Cupless.
Mick Cupless.
Mick China. Mick Conn Smythe. Mick 1 goal in finals. Mick Donald.
Mick lost to the Panthers.
Yeah. Mick over.
Fine, play Freebird. USA.
Won't you fly?
USA.
Free bird, yeah.
Fuck the cup. Lee winning is all chat cares about. Yes.
Why is Jack
Yes!
glazing Lee?
Yes.
Wow.
We did it, chat.
It only
You
took him
guys
6
stuck with me.
tries.
They said I couldn't do
Sixth time
it.
was a
They said
charm.
the under was impossible.
Didn't you say Panthers in 6 too? Wow. Lee Grosman is certified puck knower,
I
chat.
did say Panthers in 6 before the
Yeah, I
series.
reminded you, yeah.
Let's go.
I thought you were going to freaking destroy my head. Like, oh, shit.
I just start beating the shit.
Yeah, let's go.
Assaulting Justin.
This will be a fun show tomorrow.
Let's go.
Further breaking down this cup win. Who's going to get the Conn Smythe, chat? Put your predictions in there. Conn Smythe, who's going to get the cup first? Put both in there. Here's the handshakes. Got some rats on the ice. Panthers win at home again. Back, by the way. 7 last year, 6 this year. See how the Seth Jones post is
Who
doing.
had the most points in the series for both teams?
Probably. I would have to guess Marchand. I don't know, but I'm guessing.
Evander Kane's not out there. Classic. The handshakes. Brad Marchand wins
Wow.
his second cup. That's electric, man.
14 years later.
That's sick.
You know, Taves and Kane, when they were 28 years old, they had 3 cups. Unlike Connor McCupless.
Barkov to Bob and Bennett for Conn Smythe. Barkov to Bob and Bennett for Conn Smythe. I see. I think I completely agree with you on both your takes. I think I completely agree with both of those.
Oh, Seth Jones reference. I just heard
Evander
him.
Kane not in the handshake line. He's on his way to the airport. Yeah, he's going to.
He's on his
Cancun
way to
and Crystal.
Vegas. He's going to have his Dennis Rodman Vegas trip. Except Dennis Rodman won in the finals.
Damn, this team is fucking good, man.
Yeah, they're pretty. They're like the Shoresy meme. They're just so good. They're so freaking good. All right, let's get the presentation underway here. Will Gary Bettman get booed? Probably not, because South Florida.
Barkey. What are live Conn Smythe odds?
That's right. Perry's streak continues. He's 0-5 in the finals since 2020, right? Yeah, 0-5 in the finals for Corey Perry.
Woof.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that guy's bad luck. Corey Perry curse continues. Yup. Damn.
When's the last
I'd be
time
so bummed.
When's the last time a team beat the same team in the final 2 years in a row? Surely that's happened before. I couldn't tell you when, but
we should also play the game of the most random person to lift the cup. The person that, you didn't notice once.
Oh, in the series?
I mean,
no, like
Nico Sturm.
No, like guys that just like
just like random guys, like wearing
AHL guys and like
guys wearing like a tracksuit.
Polinsky, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's like Jacob Magna out there.
Yeah. Let's see. Random guys in Florida.
Vanacek.
Yeah.
Who's the backup?
I was gonna say Boquist, but he actually has moments.
Gadjevich.
No, we'll get random.
Gadjevich,
No
Stanley
shit.
Cup.
Thomas Noshik was a random one.
Gadjevich, Stanley Cup champ is feeding families.
AJ Greer.
That's electric.
Gustav Forsling, another cup for Blackhawks legend. Marshy and Jackie Redmond, two beauties.
Oh, this is so electric.
Oh man, Keith the Chuck's gotta be just a proud father moment for him. Back-to-back cups for Matthew. I wonder if they'll go to the elbow room again like they did last year. Yeah. 6 goals in the final for Marchand. That's unreal. I believe this is the first game he didn't have one in the final. Don't quote me on that. The aura. Insane aura.
Yeah. Kind of love Brad Marchand. I don't care. Yeah, me too. What happened?
And you know where this all
I've hated
started?
him my whole life.
Lee, you know where this all started?
Huh.
Buddy Robinson.
Buddy Robinson
scored the goal in 2023 that eliminated the Penguins in the playoffs.
True.
Put the Panthers in the playoffs, gave the Hawks Bedard, and since then the Panthers have gone to 3 straight finals, winning 2. Buddy Robinson, you can thank him.
You're not my guy, friend. You're not my friend, guy.
How do you think you think us with Seth Jones?
You're
How
not
do you think
my
Bruins
guy,
fans
pal.
are feeling with Brad Marchand right now? How do you think they're feeling at the
Sick
moment?
to their stomach.
That's gotta be tough. We know how that feels.
Oh, David.
Poor guy. I feel bad.
Draisaitl, I'm gonna
I feel bad for those two. They're going to get so much slander, and it's unwarranted, man.
Commercial break.
What are we doing?
I need the Conn Smythe.
We got to draw it out for the ratings.
Generational cup run by the CHR boys. True.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Christian.
Christian.
It's too bad we won't have another. That's it. That's the last live stream of the season. No more.
It's a sad day.
Until next year.
Game live stream.
Last game live stream. Yeah.
First round.
Right. Yeah. We'll be streaming the draft, right? First round?
Yeah. First round of the draft.
That's right. First round of the draft. We will be streaming that. So, yeah. If you want to watch us select Anton Frundell, be there for that.
How mad is Brady right now? I don't think Brady's mad. I don't think Brady's a hater like that.
Oh, my brother won back-to-back cups. Damn it.
It's probably not as exciting for him this year as it was last year.
He gets to go to all the parties. He gets to hang out with them. Like,
yeah,
I'm sure he's doing all right. What, I think he's going to cheer for him to lose? Like, I'm sure a part of him thinks, like, competitively, obviously, that he wants to be that guy one day. And I'm sure he will
up,
be.
Brady.
This sucks. Brady to Chuck seeing Matthew with the cup. This sucks. Four Nations clip.
Kachuk just called them a dynasty. No third cup confirmed.
Now, you got to win a third cup. You got to win a third cup and be a dynasty. You got to be in that Blackhawks realm. And they can do that. They can do that. I think this team's going to be, for the most part,
thanks,
intact.
Tara.
So I don't think they're going anywhere. And the East isn't exactly a bloodbath, so they kind of have that conference covered. So, yeah, maybe the Hawks will be the team to take them down in 2027.
That's what the league's waiting for.
Yeah. Wow.
Dry making $14 million a year. I mean, he deserves every bit of it. What are you talking about? He had 4 overtime game winners this postseason alone.
Which is the most, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
This is not on Leon Draisaitl or Connor McDavid.
I'm sweating my ass off, man.
Yeah, it's toasty.
I like to see an airplane, just sweat just drooping all over my body.
Hey, yo.
Here's the Conn Smythe. Here we go. I got Marchand. You got Bennett. Tassos. Who you got? Bennett.
Bennett.
I'm the different guy.
Conn Smythe time. Oh, Evan.
See, it might be Reinhardt.
Dude, you're the fucking man.
Oh, wow.
Evan, you didn't need to do that, bro.
That's crazy,
man.
brother.
Wow, maybe I won't go homeless. Thank you, Evan. I appreciate. We appreciate that. We appreciate that.
We made $90 today.
Yeah, you guys just made my day.
Wow, thank you, Evan. W. Evans in the chat.
Evan.
W. Evans.
You're the best.
The GOAT. He saw what the Johns did, and he doubled it and some.
That's the Raven fund, just so everybody knows, for the moment. So that's like cool, you know.
W. Evan.
Gary. Give it to Benny, Gary. Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett.
Seth Jones. Come on, give it to Seth. Thomas. Thank you, Tom. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you, Thomas. W. Thomas in the chat. Here we go.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Yeah,
Fire me up, Thomas! Fire me up, Thomas!
Oh, this
Let's
guy's
go!
cooking today.
Sam Bennett, Conn Smythe winner. Wow. What a fucking beast.
Hey, Kyle, you seeing this? You watching this game, Kyle? Yeah, I mean, it was the obvious easy pick. There you go. Man, Lee's been right about everything today. Good for him, right? Must be nice.
Boom!
Can't wait for Kyle to pay him $10 million for 8 years. Yeah. I'm just saying, this is Sam Bennett's peak right now. I'm just saying. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $5. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
Crystal.
much. Thank you.
You guys don't have to do this.
Man, you all are really nice over there.
You guys are a bunch of sweethearts.
Man, we don't deserve you guys.
Gosh.
We don't deserve you guys.
Trevor pointing out YouTube takes 30%.
You just got to be, actually, after taxes, it's $3.20, actually. There's the cup. Let's see if I can read the Hawks rosters on there. Can't quite make it out from here.
No, you guys aren't going to Venmo us. You guys are so kind. Oh, there he is, Lord Stanley. What a beautiful, beautiful trophy.
There she is in all its glory.
Barky, come get your trophy. Yeah, it is, Gary.
Did he get booed? I couldn't hear.
Tara.
Has he been booed? If they're not booing him, they're not doing their job.
They're not booing him.
Come on,
they don't
Florida.
Know, they don't understand the culture, bro.
Bandwagoners, casuals.
They're just new. They're just new.
Utter woke nonsense, not booing the commissioner. Chicago would never. They're cheering him. Unbelievable. The game's gone. The game's gone. Game's gone.
Bill Zito. Maurice.
Yeah, great fan base that started carrying
look at how
3
big
years
his
ago.
brain is Paul Maurice.
The traditionalists are seething right now.
Let's do it again.
Who's gonna get the cup?
Alexander Barkov.
Who's get the cup first,
That's
chat?
hard.
Who's getting the cup first? Chat it away.
That's hard as
I got
fuck.
Brad Marchand.
Alexander Barkov, let's do it again. That is so hard.
I got Brad Marchand cup first. Who do you got? Sergei
Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky. Who do you got? Marchand? All right. Watch it be Seth.
Oh!
Don't trap it. Oh, he's taking it right over. There's no lap. He's taking it right over.
Just taking it to all the
I don't know if I
boys.
recall seeing that before.
Go for a lap, Barky.
Yeah.
Go for a lap, Barky.
Don't trip over the rug. I'd definitely be the guy to trip over the rug or drop it or something. Apparently, it's 35 pounds, but it feels light as a feather when you win it.
Seth Jones. Everybody's saying Seth Jones.
Give it to
Benny.
Seth. Give it to Seth.
Chucky.
The people demand Seth. The people demand Seth.
The people demand Seth.
Oh my! I can't believe we're about to see this.
Who
I
is it?
can't. Who is
Oh,
it?
it's
Nate
Schmitz.
What? I would never have guessed that.
Nate Schmitz.
Wow, Barkov was like, "Watch this."
It is Schmitty.
Schmidt. Holy Schmidt!
That's sick.
Wow, Schmidt's getting it to Seth, fellow defenseman. Watch. Seth's getting it next. All right, you've had your time. Give it to Seth. I miss the Cats' old logo. I've seen a lot of those in the crowd. All right, who's getting it next? This guy's really taking his sweet time here. Is it Seth? Who is it? It's Seth! I called it! Seth Jones is lifting the cup as we speak.
Seth Jones.
Oh my
Stanley
God.
Cup champion.
Oh
Seth
my
Jones.
God.
What are we
Oh
watching?
Hell yes.
my God.
I love this,
Well, could
actually.
you
We're in a
imagine
simulation.
in September saying that Seth Jones would lift the Stanley
No,
Cup?
but you know what? When I was young watching Seth Jones, when he first was coming up, yeah.
But I'm saying this year,
No,
before
not
this
this
season.
year.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
I can't believe I'm watching this right now.
Good for him, though.
This guy
Good
should
for
send
Seth.
a nice thank you to Kyle from Chicago.
Good for Seth.
Yeah,
Happy
no, good for him.
Seth.
Golf claps for Seth Jones.
No sick.
No, it isn't Seth gave the no sick. Man, all the bottom, all the role players are getting it for.
All the new guys.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. We kind of predicted that. It feels like a dream. This feels like a fever dream right now.
Wow, chat. Wow. What a night.
Wow.
What a game.
Seth. Stick taps for Seth Jones.
Does
Stick
Spencer
taps.
Knight get a ring? I don't know. How many games did he play for them?
No, he's gone. He's not on the
'cause
team anymore.
you had to be on the team when they won.
I'm already seeing a Seth Jones post that. Oh, for Montez.
Seth Jones.
Montez season, Seth Jones. Wow. That's, wow.
Oh, it's Vanacek.
Vitek, how the hell does Vitek Vanacek get the cup fifth? I guess he's new. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just giving it to other guys.
They're just
who
giving it to
haven't-
anybody, man.
No, they're just giving it to the guys who haven't won it. The
Fair
new
enough.
guys.
Wow.
AJ Greer.
All the random guys getting the cup first. Yeah, all the first timers, all the ones not on the team last year. The new guys.
I'm proud of Popeye's son.
That's right. I know Charles Barkley's
I'm proud
happy
of
about
Popeye's
it.
son.
But yeah, good for him. Good for him. What a career. What a roller coaster career for Seth, actually.
Jesper Boquist.
Yeah, brother of Adam Boquist, Blackhawks legend.
Wow. Wow.
Seth Jones' name we put on the same trophy as the three-time Hawks. That's crazy, dude. Wow.
Not as crazy
I think he
as-
just said, "This is so effing sick."
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's cool.
That's what I'd be saying. I bought a Jones jersey as soon as the Hawks signed him.
Whoa.
Super happy for him.
Who?
Who even is?
Oh, it's Samoskevich.
Samoskevich. I was
he didn't play at all in the playoffs.
maybe a couple games. Yeah. I feel like he played more last year.
Well, he played like the whole regular season.
Yeah. Bench warmer. Can't wait to see Bedsy lift the cup. Seth Jones, the Stanley Cup champion before Bedsy. I will not be sleeping well tonight. I wonder what the title of the show tomorrow is going to be.
Oilers lose Stanley Cup.
If it be Seth Jones wins the Stanley Cup.
Seth Jones.
Not the Panthers. Seth Jones wins the Stanley Cup.
Seth Jones gets it done.
He was robbed of the Conn Smythe. I mean, he really should have won it. I mean, that would have been my pick if I was a writer voting. McDavid, get ready to learn Chicago in 2026, buddy. Delusion. A man can dream. A man can dream.
Get McDavid a shy Rizzy.
I had a dream that one day Connor McDavid and Connor Bedard will unite on the Hawks and bring Lord Stanley back to Chicago. The Connor connection. Absolute cinema. He's already tricking. He's already slamming
Sam
a light.
Reinhart's already got his hands on the pop.
A brewski, the
Love
night
to
soda.
see it.
I can't imagine what these celebrations are like. It's gotta be crazy.
Daniel Cormier?
I'm super familiar with this guy.
Daniel Cormier.
I just learned who he is right now.
Daniel Cormier is one of the best UFC fighters of all time.
Right, yeah. I mean, this Cormier. Yeah. Now we have to go back to watch the Blackhawks. Well, not for a few months there, but
McDavid
yeah, hockey's
really
over,
is
man.
LeBron starting
no more
0-2
chill
in the finals.
The
True.
off season truly begins.
They're
Draft
also
free agency
both the
next.
GOAT.
What about Bob? Bob lifting the cup.
Bob.
Robbed of the Conn Smythe for the second straight year. I'm just kidding. What is Spencer Knight's thinking right now? Hey, he's fine. We still win the trade. We get our franchise goalie. But it's a win-win. It truly is a win-win. They get Seth. They win the cup. Spencer Knight will be lifting the cup in Chicago. There
Let's
he is.
go.
The Rats.
Brad
the
Marchand.
Rats. His first cup since 2011.
That's fucking sick.
Wow.
Place erupts.
Good for him. What a story. Definitely a guy I used to hate. Now I admire the guy now.
His parents.
Yeah.
That's so sick,
Wow.
man.
Happy for him. He's much more likable when he's not wearing the speckled bee. Kids in Africa. Yeah, two-time defending champs, the Oilers.
I think the Oilers got a dynasty cooking right now.
Yeah.
Cooley. Big Meech Kulikov.
He's been around.
Sam Bennett, Conn Smythe. Yeah, hell yeah.
Look, you're
Who
a little
else?
behind there. Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah. And the Panthers Conn Smythe winner is actually they actually have a Conn Smythe winner this year, unlike last year. Wow, wonder what Davo's thinking right now. And Dry. What do we have to do? What more do we have to do, man? What do you do now? What do you do now if you're Edmonton? Aaron Ekblad. He's going to be chirping McDavid yet again. Those two like to chirp each other. Connor Bedard is sitting in a pitch black room right now, manifesting his future. He's visualizing it. Yes, he is. You know it, baby. You know it. You know it. He's bringing the cup back to Chicago. Probably a while from now, but it'll happen. Man.
Kane and Bedard are united in watching Jones win the cup.
Well, they play on the golf course together? They golf buddies? You wonder if Seth's going to be rubbing in, and if he's still in the Hawks group chat, he's going to be... Wow. What a season for him. What a turnaround for this franchise, man. Used to be the laughing stock all those years. Nobody'd show up. No playoff appearances. Never good. In the 2020s, they've really turned it around. And now it's one of the hockey hotbeds. Everybody wants to play there. Passionate fan base. Winning organization.
Former Chicago Blackhawks netminder Craig Anderson is in the building tonight. Also former Panther goaltender.
Wow, that's a random one. But
Random.
Yeah. Blackhawks legend, Craig Anderson.
Craig.
The Park Ridge native.
Yeah, Park Ridge native.
There's
Exactly.
Sam Bennett, your Conn Smythe winner, lifting the cup.
Sir.
Man, he's going to get a bag. What's the over-under in his contract going to look like? One another guy with just a crazy career turnaround. He and Tkachuk, man, Flames the Panthers, and they're cooking.
Wow. Matthew Tkachuk.
Yep. The dog. Of course it's Panther Tkachuk.
The
You knew
goat.
it. I'm surprised he could lift that cup with that injury. Man, what a winner. That's a leader right there.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Mom and dad.
Man, he's living on cloud 9 right now. Man, I remember, man, that Tkachuk trade, everybody was saying that the Flames fleeced the Panthers. Everybody was saying it. Did they fleece the Panthers? I don't think so. 2 cups for Tkachuk in 3 years. That's a trade that really just changed the future of this franchise. That was their host of free agent signing.
Brady's next.
That was their final piece of the
Brady's
puzzle
next.
move. Brady, yeah, you know he's looking at that. He's fired up.
Brady's next.
I don't know if he's going to get it done in Ottawa.
Brady to Chicago.
Brady to Chicago, baby. Gustav Forsling, Blackhawks legend, lifting the
Would you trade
cup.
the 3rd overall pick for Brady Tkachuk?
Yes. Yes. I don't think they'd accept that in a billion years, but not even. I'd much rather have Brady Tkachuk than Caleb Denoyer or Frundell Lundell. Yeah. I'd do that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Frundell Lundell.
That's exactly what we're missing.
Brady's next for what?
That's exactly what we're missing.
He's next.
Precisely what we're
He's
missing.
next, Lebowski. He's inevitable. The Tkachuk bros are inevitable. He's next.
I'm about to hear how Frundell is actually going to be like him on steroids. And he's really soaking this in.
I would trade all of our picks for Brady.
Not the Gavin McKenna pick.
When does Stan Bowman get fired? Not soon enough.
If they were smart, he'd be fired now after saying you didn't need a goalie and not getting one. But no, he's safe.
Brady Tkachuk is overrated. IMO.
Wow.
Okay, I don't even.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's not even like a. That doesn't even make me go wow. It's like, what does that even
He's
like?
just trying to fire you up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because all the people who say that Brady
Well, he's
Tkachuk's
not
a top
Matthew.
5
He's
player.
not Matthew.
But I remember when everybody was saying Matthews overrated, how that's aging.
Yeah, but I will say though, when that trade, you are right, and I put it in chat earlier. Like Huberdeau and Weegar was a lot to give up. Like Huberdeau came off like a 115-point season, most assists ever by a left winger or right winger, one of the two, and like, but also Matthew Tkachuk had 100 points that year too. Like you know,
Yeah, he had a pretty good year too.
I just think he has way more offensive upside than
and
Brady.
he's just a more complete player.
Yeah,
He provides you things that Huberdeau just doesn't, outside of just skill.
it's not the same guy.
It's an old school hockey player. And Brady's even more old school. Maybe not quite the skill of Matthew, but my, oh my, can he hit? He's the prototypical power forward.
Evan Rodriguez, my goat.
Brady will never score 100 points though.
No. Well, he isn't, it's not his game. It's not his game. But he could put 70, 80. Yeah.
Another shitty contrarian take. LMFAO. Dude likes nothing. Back for the draft. Thanks as always.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Take
boy.
care, Andy.
We're going to have a lot of draft content, a lot of prospect talk tomorrow in addition to cup talk, a lot of free agency talk, lot to look forward to here as we finish out the season on a high note. We got a lot of content for the summer, too. We filmed a lot of that today, actually, so looking forward to y'all seeing that.
Shall we wrap it here? Or
who else is? We haven't seen the picture yet, have we? I don't know how long it's gonna take to get there though, because like don't all like the team guys, do they all lift it too? Like all like the staff people and all that?
I think Paul Maurice is the one that, yeah,
they all lift it too, right? So like, it might be a while until we see the picture. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could call it then. Yeah. I mean, you guys call. I don't know. I'm good either way. we got a show tomorrow. We got plenty on the docket.
We got a show tomorrow morning.
Stephen Ellis.
Prospect guru.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. The love guru. Yeah.
Not the love guru. The prospect.
It's a W movie though. Love guru. Yeah.
You're the love guru.
Have you seen Love Guru?
No.
I watched it after Tassos recommended it. It's pretty good actually.
Huh.
Yeah, Jessica Alba. W. Yeah.
W stream. Hell yeah. W chat tonight. You guys are the best.
Yeah, it's W chat. W chat though, especially for the support all around. I mean, we really appreciate it all around. Really enjoyed doing these playoff live streams. It's been a lot of fun, and we'll be doing Hawks live streams next year, and keep doing it moving forward. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We love you. We will see you tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central Time. Peace out. Go Cats. Go Unders.